One Gamer Gaming Morning Show is on with you. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv as we are with you 5 days a week. It is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Sean, Mike O, I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us today. AJ, front row seat. I think AJ reported for work before we did. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive.
He was ready. He's on it.
Well done. You get bonus points.
my mic was mute. That's really awkward.
Yeah, we gotta get AJ a stipend. And my apologies to Sean. I've been spelling your name wrong this whole entire time. You know, that happens. I actually don't even know who Sean really is yet, so we'll figure it out at some point.
You know, it's a moving target. I'm going to change my name to a different spelling in the coming days. No, I don't. The S-H-A-U-N, I actually don't mind too much. It's the S-E-A-N. That's not my name.
What he's saying
So,
is Sean
just
doesn't
it-
feel seen.
Right. So your apologies more than accepted.
Real AJ Storm is also hosting us this morning on Twitch, so if you're watching on Twitch and you found us through Real AJ, thank you so much. I had fun stalking Real AJ yesterday. I pretty much just, although in my defense, Real AJ said something to the point of like, I'm in pretty much everyone's stream, whether I'm lurking or actively participating. But it was fun. I think I found you most through Kate Zaid yesterday. Kate's stream was good. We were able to convince Kate to stay on longer than I think Kate wanted to. She was having issues with the computer. Could you imagine having technical issues with your computer? That'd be weird.
So weird.
Got like your
Sorry,
Timbers
but-
jersey, Myko.
Yeah, I got the I'm rocking the Portland love today. Sorry, there's for the first time in like 4 months, I'm home by myself. So
Weird.
the puppies are like walking around trying to figure out like what to do.
Where is
So they'll just wander in and out of the office. But yeah, no, I thought I'd show some Timbers love this morning. And get the old Portland practice shirt out.
The dogs are like, what is going on? I imagine
Yeah.
as I suspect when works open up more, like workplaces, like there's gonna be many a dog
Oh yeah.
having like a reality check.
Dogs are going to have some bad separation anxiety.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how my dogs are right now. If anyone leaves, because we got them because of COVID, they were our quarantine pups, and yeah. So now if you like go outside to check them out, they're like, oh, they make weird, terrible, awful noises.
Like, where did you go? You weren't supposed to leave me.
Yeah.
We have this day in gaming history, usually in the 6 o'clock hour. Today we won't because there wasn't anything on the list. I don't know. Sean, if you want to find some stuff that came out, that's the only thing that I don't like about games is any alternative list that I've found so far, and you can put one in the chat if you know one that's better. Every like this day in gaming history that I found elsewhere is always like, this game came out, but then it's listed 7 times if it came out for 7 different systems, so I don't have like an easy backup for when our primary fails us, capeholson.com. We do have birthdays, though. Somebody was born on January 19th, which is good. Yeah, well done. We have also Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up, and I have one piece of news written down, which is something about Peaky Blinders. Hopefully you're a Peaky Blinders expert?
Love it. I enjoy it.
Okay, sweet. Let's roll. Which is unfortunate because last night was a lot of fun. So I got to see Sean for the first time in 2 weeks. My wife had gone to help with a friend whose husband had died unexpectedly. And, you know, to minimize risk, quarantine and all that stuff for 2 weeks. So Sean's family and my family, we hadn't been able to get together in 2 weeks. So it was really great to kind of get reunited, hang out. We tried the Corona seltzers because we've been having Bud Light seltzers. We tried the Coors Light seltzers. The Corona seltzers are a different type.
Lackluster.
Yeah.
They're not bad, but
Yeah.
they're not. They're fine.
It's
The
not
mango was weird.
It's not you. It's me. Corona seltzer. So yeah.
That just
Morning.
sounds gross. So,
I don't like they tried with the blackberry lime. I give them credit for that. The cherry tasted like cough syrup. It was interesting.
Yeah.
The mango is
mango
probably
had-
yeah.
Had like a weird marshmallowy taste to it.
It's true. It was marsh mango.
It was weird.
You guys didn't know they make marshmallows out of mangoes?
Who doesn't
Everyone
know
knows
that, Mike? Yeah, jeez. Silly. Morning, Dason X. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is good to see you this morning with a cup of coffee, of course. I was fortunate. I got one of my favorite, like, bigger brands of coffee in my stocking over the holiday. I've only brewed, like, 2 cups, though, of it. And part of that's because I don't really have a good grinder. So I always forget to, like, grind it correctly. It's just, like, thrown into, like, the blender, basically. It's not the right way.
Yeah, bring that up.
I know.
Into the blender.
Yeah, like my heart. My heart went into a blender. You know? What is that song? I was giving you Savage Garden lyrics yesterday.
You were. It was pretty good. Truly, madly, deeply was pretty fantastic. That's a band I haven't thought of in a very, very long
That's a
time.
band no one has thought of in a very long time.
I don't know.
I think they think of themselves.
Savage Garden comes into my brain quite a bit because the lyrics I remember so much, like drinking cherry cola, which I also gave to Mike yesterday.
Accurate. Very accurate. That's. I mean, honestly, they were kind of the flavor of the moment, though. I feel like everyone was like, "Yeah, they're gonna burst out of the scene," and then they never did anything else again.
Yeah, it was. I see. Just a second. We're gonna try to hold my composure here. Just a second. Savage Garden was like a 2-hit wonder, right? Like, there's
What was the
1-hit
other hit?
wonders and then there's 2-hit wonders, and those were the 2 songs, right?
Well, weren't they both from True? No, what was the other one?
Well, so
I
there's
know Truly Madly Deeply.
that
I
was
don't
the slow
remember the
one.
name
That
of
was
it.
a deep one, and
Yeah.
then the cherry cola comes from like the
cherry.
first hit that I remember, which is every day close my eyes the prince don't mind drink a cherry cola. Like that's all I remember from that song. So
Okay, that works.
all right. Anyway, we closed the loop on Savage Garden. Sean, hit us with the chat.
So Day says our coffee will be on its way today.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. We're not gonna let Ryan grind that up in a blender. Don't you worry.
Put my heart into a blender. That's how we started the show. Laughing is good, so I'll take the W, but sucks that you're tired. Hopefully you can drink some coffee and wake up a little. Yeah, this was a hard wake up this morning. I'm just grumpy. You know that whole wrong side of the bed thing? Like, that was almost literal, because my son has been, more often than not lately, getting into our bed. I think he just gets cold, to be honest, because the summertime he was doing great. Yeah, we tried to throw 8 blankets on that bed, and he must get cold. His room is the coldest one in the house. It is weird. But point being, he usually sleeps between my wife and I. I woke up this morning. He was on my left, so he's on the outside. I was in the middle. So maybe that was literally what happened to me today. Is I'm grumpy because I woke up not on the side of the bed.
Off the side of the bed?
You woke up in the wrong middle of the bed.
The wrong middle of the bed. It is World Quark Day. It is Tin Can Day. But it is also National Popcorn Day. So we are asking you this morning on Gaming Morning Show. Do you, in fact, like popcorn? And my damn topic didn't update again. You can also
Electric
tell us
eels,
about electric
part
eels.
two.
Oh, yes, there was not enough electric eels on the show yesterday, so yeah, it's in there. Why aren't you working? Boo!
So I have a love-hate relationship with popcorn because I don't like having stuff stuck in my teeth.
Mhm.
And popcorn is notorious for getting stuck in your teeth. So anytime anyone's like, "Hey, we're getting popcorn. Do you have some popcorn?" I always say no. And then inevitably, whether it's my wife or whoever it's usually at a movie theater. I'm at a movie with. They're like, "Here, have some of my popcorn," and I have a little bit. And I'm like, "Well, great. Now I'm gonna eat like half of this tub of popcorn and then spend the rest of the movie trying to get popcorn out of my teeth." I should just learn and never say yes. Always say no.
See, that's why for me, I always carry these things, the little, like literally, they're everywhere in my house.
Is this another
Like,
sponsorship?
No. I didn't
saw
name
puppy.
it. It's just one of those little things. Yeah, that's the big one that was wandering to the back. But I usually have one of those in my pocket, so for me, like the popcorn isn't a big deal. What are we laughing at?
Well, if I had an unlimited supply of those things because I'm sponsored by Dentex or something, I don't even know who
I
makes
don't know who
those.
makes them. Yeah.
Maybe is it Dr. Squatch or whatever?
You mean this Dr. Squatch?
Yes, that Dr. Squatch or whatever the hell it's called.
So fresh.
Morning McKenna, thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. You walked into a hashtag look it's Mike O ad. We don't have any. I mean, really, this is a big move from Mike, is realizing, all right, listen, I'm just gonna go on the show, low key sell
gonna wear it.
sponsorships. They have no clue. If we get sued, it's Gaming Morning Show, no big deal. But yeah, to your point, like if you were carrying around the little flosser deals, then yeah, popcorn's not as big of a deal.
Yeah.
But I really do like movie theater popcorn. I don't really like our kids will get super excited. You know, my wife will be like, "Hey, let's watch a movie. We'll have some popcorn." The kids will be like, "That's awesome!" And it's like, the microwave popcorn's just not it. You know?
It always tastes burned, even like no matter how good it comes out. It always has that little bit of like, to it, you know.
Yeah.
But you're spot on. Like if I go to a movie, I have to get popcorn, even if it's like a small, little nothing. Like I feel like I have to get popcorn.
Yeah. It is just so good. So salty. So buttery.
I think my dogs are barking.
Your feet hurt?
I don't really care.
That was the analogy or the figure of speech that my mom used to use when her feet hurt was, my dogs are barking.
I get you. Not like the real psychopaths are barking. We have 3 of them. We have a 70-pound hound mix named Rocco, and then we have 2 little beagle wiener dog mixes. 2 girls that we got at 6 months old in May because, yeah, a bunch of kids wasn't enough. We should add some puppies to the mix too. So yeah, so they're all crazy.
I promise you, AJ, that dogs are barking was not intended to be a dad joke. That was just something my mom used to say.
Yeah, that's a mom joke.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh.
My dogs are barking.
No, like for real, they're barking.
Seriously. Like,
No, like seriously.
so how is Rocco's modern life?
It's great. He's got a wonderful life. He hates the little dogs. He sleeps all day. I would sing the theme song, but I'm not aware of what it is.
Rocco's modern life. It's Rocco's modern life. Something along those lines.
No, it's Doug. The Doug theme song.
System destroyed.
I want to shoot.
Oh, we got Jack checking in from Detroit this morning. Good morning. Yesterday, wasn't it? Yesterday was National Michigan Day?
Yeah, you're right. Because yesterday was Monday.
And as we know, National Michigan Day is always on a Monday.
Always on a Monday.
Always. There's the one thing
Got
you
it.
can be sure of. It's Michigan Day on Monday. Death, taxes, and Michigan Day on Monday.
Throwing frag grenade.
I forgot to tell my wife yesterday was Michigan Day. She's a Michigander. And very proud of it.
I thought that's why you brought up the Tom Brady, Chad Henne thing, was because of your wife.
I kind of forgot about all of that. I know that sounds terrible. I forgot about my wife. No, I just need any chance I can get to brag on Michigan because they're pretty awful.
That's true. They're looking for
The
anything
school.
right now. The school gets.
Yeah. I mean, the basketball team's not terrible, but most everything else is.
Throwing frag grenade.
Actually, it's not. That's not true. Their soccer team, not. Yeah, even their soccer.
Oh, I
everything
saved
is
your
great
life.
except for football.
Don't know who that was, but I saved their life.
Throwing trophy. Smoke out. Deploying trophy.
Filthy mayor. Why is he filthy? Why does he just take a shower? Have you guys tried like the weird gourmet like whatchamacallits, popcorns?
Like your caramel corns and such.
Well, like even like more extreme than that, like buffalo lime, like all kinds of stuff. Like they have all sorts of things. And they don't sound super appetizing.
No.
But to each their own, you know, whatever.
No.
If I'm gonna go through the trauma of getting pieces of popcorn stuck in my teeth, it's gonna be from movie
Man,
theater
you
popcorn
really
only.
just don't like it.
The one thing I hate about movie popcorn is I always feel like they give me the very bottom of the thing. Like you always get like all the like you see they just did it, and then when you actually like take out the popcorn, it's like all the smallest little bits. It makes me very sad. Those are the ones that get stuck in your teeth. I always feel like I should just go back and be like, "Hi, can I have real popcorn now?" But I don't want to be that guy.
That's how they entice you to buy the bigger.
Oh,
quantity.
gotcha.
It's like, well, if you want the good popcorn, bring it back for that refill. That have you ever gotten a refill? Because that's always the selling point of the large, right? Hey, if you get the large, you can also come back and we'll refill it for you.
My mom is obsessed with movie theater popcorn, and they always get the refill on their way out, and then take it home.
Oh, I didn't think about doing it on the way out.
She's obsessed enough that if my dad and I go to a movie, she requests he bring popcorn home for her.
I spend most of my workday online in a windowless room, so I could be in Ohio too, for all I know. I don't know why Boo, it's a Michigan thing. Could someone check on Jack and make sure like Jack has an idea of actual whereabouts?
There's at least air in the room, right?
Yeah, it's windowless, but like you got some HVAC or something, right? Didn't actually want to fall down.
Aw, that lady just wasted all of her plates.
Hey, the electric eels are back.
Hey, I love electric eels.
Tell me about the electric eels.
You think you could do like what they did in the cartoons and like make them run your house? If I kept enough electric
Ooh.
eels.
You're
Like
talking
using
like
electric
Flintstone style?
eel.
Yeah, like the
Electric
Flintstones.
eel is your extension cord.
Yeah, ooh, just tie a bunch of them together.
As many power issues as if I had in my studio, that could be how I am sourcing power.
That's
Breaking news.
That's the problem. No one's fed the eels.
Ryan uses electric eels as his everything. I have a friend that lives in Georgia, and their internet is awful. So we always joke that his internet's run by a gerbil on a wheel. So every time he has internet issues, you can hear his wife being like, "Thomas, did you feed the gerbil?"
Oh. That is one of my favorites. So ESPN, back when SportsCenter was in like its heyday, did these "This is SportsCenter" commercial campaign. And that was one of my favorite ones when Lance was still, you know, being harrowed for all of the accomplishments. You know, oh gosh, I'm getting assassinated. Oh, why? Why is this happening? Oh,
Why are you hurting me?
gosh, it made me flinch. And so Lance is down in the basement because Dan Patrick goes to try to find out why the power's gone out. He goes to the basement and Lance quit pedaling. And Dan's like, "Lance, everything okay?" He's like, "Oh no, I didn't think anyone else was here still. I'm sorry." And he starts pedaling again.
That's awesome.
Those were some of the best commercials. They were so ridiculous. Whoa.
Where did everyone go?
My favorite was the they had like the tearaway suits. I think it was Stuart Scott and Scott Van Pelt. And they were getting introduced, and they had suits on, and then they tore those away to reveal actual suits. So they had warm-up suits on.
The shenanigans. cards are great.
Big question we're all wondering: when will we say the ever-impending return of Billy Thundergun? Does anyone know what Billy is doing today?
Fortunately, I don't know if we'll ever see Billy Thundergun again. He's just gonna be a legend.
It's kind of part. Yeah, it's kind of part of Billy's thing. Is pop in, pop out. Doesn't want to be seen by too many.
Grenade out.
He's a
was
mythical
born.
creature.
The legend of Billy
Makita. So, AJ set the table here well for us. Thank you, AJ. You can go to YouTube and search Gaming Morning Show to learn all about the history of Billy Thundergun, the great Billy Thundergun.
The greatest teammate to ever exist.
Joined us for Camper's Corner yesterday.
The first ever.
Yeah, the debut. Because Billy has that kind of timing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a very flexible kind of a guy.
Yep, good old Billy Thundergun. That will be great when we have the 20-year reunion show. Invite Billy Thundergun back. You may
So
not
Billy,
rem-
what have you been up to these years?
Billy looks us dead in the eye and goes, "Who are you?"
Why am I here? Well, you remember that one time we did that thing?
Why have you sent me so many emails?
You keep sending me friend requests. I don't know who you are.
It was pretty funny, Makita, though. So Camper's Corner, we set up in the corner of a place on the Call of Duty map, and we just had to discuss a topic that was, as Sean tweeted, grinding our gears, which is the Family Guy bit. And it was the New York Times putting out this article about how video games are bad and using 90s imagery and other sorts of things, and so we were ranting about it, but we were playing a game mode that required us to have more than just us three. And so here, lo and behold, comes good old Billy Thundergun.
Comes the teammate.
We did it.
We're victorious! Victorious!
So I'm curious, Jack, was that Ohio comment a dig, or was that just happen to be the? Because we were just talking about the Michigan thing. Was that a?
I think it was just Jack highlighting the fact that
Just saying.
Jack doesn't really know. Jack technically could be anywhere.
But why did Jack pick Ohio? Why did he pick?
Maine.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to Maine?
I have. Yes, it's beautiful.
Man, Maine's a banger, man. Let's go. Banger. Did you see how I did that? Banger, Maine.
Not an ad.
That was good. That was right.
Not sponsored by the Maine Travel Association. Gaming Morning Show 6:29, 9:29 East Coast time, and 2:29 for those watching Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon. Ohio comment's supposed to be a dig. Never mind, I was wrong. Really, I was just saying it could be anywhere because I could work with this. Fine, Jack, go after Ohio. That's fine. You do you. Alien has checked in. Alien, how's your morning going?
Sorry. Dason X is giving me some help here.
Oh, smart. Yeah. Make sure
Thanks, Dick.
always logo out, right?
My corporate overlords would not be happy if I didn't say it.
It's slow, but pretty okay. That's what I had hoped you would say, Alien. We got birthdays coming up later on in the hour, and the 7 o'clock hour is kind of a wild card. Hopefully I find a top 10 list to give you. Prep was thin this morning.
I got you covered. We're good.
I do want to give a shout out to AJ if you've not followed AJ. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, our resident zombies expert. He said the thing. He said the thing. He said the thing. And of course, shout out to Dason X2. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. And apparently, coffee is on the way. If you haven't already, we invite you to join us on Patreon. You can do so through the early adopter tier, which is available now. We have 100 spots available, or until the end of March 2021. Thank you so much for being with Gaming Morning Show every single weekday morning, like Austin Attack 12 is. Thank you, Austin Attack, for subbing through our Patreon. We certainly appreciate it. That early adopter tier available now for $4 on a monthly basis. All right, let's figure out what is happening in the video game world. And to do that, Well, we need to go to the newsroom. That's how we get informed each and every weekday morning around this time at the 6:30 mark. Let's find out what is up. It's time for hashtag Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Apex Legends, a game you may have heard of. I don't think many people play it anymore, but it is still a game that's out there.
Have you heard of it?
They have Season 8 launching in February, right? And they have a new playable character, Fuse, coming. But more importantly, maybe breaking news. This comes from Jason Guisao of Game Informer.
Breaking news.
The Japanese version of the Apex Legends YouTube video says that Apex Legends is coming to Switch on February 2nd. So anyone who is hoping to be able to play Apex Legends on Switch, you will most likely be able to do so next month, which is exciting.
They really missed the opportunity though to name the new character Switch.
Oh, what a cross marketing.
That would have been good.
If only they were marketing for Dr. Squatch soap, they would have found that opportunity. But instead,
Why do you hate my Dr. Squatch?
I don't. I just am reinforcing your use of the show to peddle your products.
So if Apex Legends works well on the Switch, it's going to be a lot easier to convince me to play some Apex Legends when I can do so lying in my bed.
Stop it. Just you're not going to
Just
play.
saying.
We get it.
I might.
No,
I might.
you're not. Don't
I
tease
might.
me like this.
I might.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't play anything else on my Switch right now.
You'd probably find anything to play over Apex.
Rockstar developers, most likely working on Grand Theft Auto 6, have patented a new NPC technology. This comes from Matt Purslow of IGN. The patent application, entitled System and Method for Virtual Navigation in a Gaming Environment, was filed by Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two, in April of 2019. Finally hearing about it almost 2 years later. The new system is designed to create, quote, a realistic virtual world that is not limited by hardware and software limitations, which is a response to conventional systems that are unable to produce the kind of NPC behaviors players expect within the limits of current processor and memory bandwidth. This is specifically in relation to traffic behavior, and the patent details boats, cars, and drivers throughout the system. So if this is going to be used for Grand Theft Auto 6, we will have less meme-worthy videos of NPCs doing illogical things and walking in circles or driving in circles.
There's a lot of circles that happen. That's what we're trying to say.
Circular she stuff.
Yeah, do you have any poop news coming up?
Oh, if only.
NPCs pooping?
Well, maybe that's part of the new system.
That's the big
Maybe-
revolution.
Maybe that's what's different now. NPCs have a non-zero chance of just pulling down their pants and going poop.
Oh my... I love you guys.
CD Projekt Red is facing yet another class action lawsuit. This one from the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. This is added on top of the class action lawsuit from the New York-based law firm, and also on top of the investigation by their local governments and possible lawsuit coming from the board of investors. So my question with yet another lawsuit coming CD Projekt Red, are they going to survive this? It's not looking good because they're planning on throwing a bunch of resources at fighting these lawsuits. And even though these two class action lawsuits are similar in terms of scope and subject, that's going to cost a lot of money and resources to fight these class action lawsuits. Are we going to see CD Projekt go away? because they're
CD
just going to be
Projekt Red.
sued into oblivion.
Did you just say
CD
CD Project
Projekt.
Dead?
No.
That's good.
That's like headline worthy. CD Project Dead? Question mark.
So we'll see if they survive and where these lawsuits end up, because I think the big one is going to be the one coming from investors, and then if their local government, if that investigation goes anywhere, because the Polish government is investigating their office right now. So sad for CD Projekt Red. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Taronos is out on Xbox One. War Truck Simulator out on Switch.
Boom, boom,
That's the theme song to War Truck Simulator.
boom. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then Hexy Hashi out on PC and Mac. But for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's Name of the Morning goes to Watch Me Stream My Mental Breakdown out on PC and Mac.
Oh my gosh. So I am doing the tweeting over here, and I click on your link because Sean's kind enough to find me the links to the publisher, the developer, so we can retweet it for Name of the Morning. So all I'm doing is copy and pasting and clicking on this link, going to send this out, and it pops up, watch me stream my mental breakdown. And I'm like, what? So I didn't even see what we were talking about until I get to the stage of actually retweeting it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And this game has been reviewed by quite a few people according to their timeline, so
It might be a good one.
I'll tell you what, though, we might pick up like a bit more viewers because people love watching train wrecks.
Mhm,
So maybe they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's about to have a breakdown. Let's get on there." And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're talking about poop and eels." What?
poopity. Wait.
Poop and
Oh, okay.
and
Okay. I was
eels.
like, wait.
Not poop and eels. I mean, that would be
Morning
Sound.
coffee.
I guess.
7 o'clock hour. Mike poops an eel right here on Gaming Morning Show.
You will get this nowhere else.
It'll be electric.
Oh, gosh.
Alien says, "Man, I feel bad for those devs. Sucks management probably forced them to push the game out unfinished." And that's most of the comments regarding. I know Makita says, "And same. I miss Telltale games." And same, Alien Anonymous. Telltale games were so freaking good. What kind of name is that? Watch me stream my mental breakdown. I played their final game for 5 hours when I got it, just taking my time playing it. And then, of course, we went to pooping eels. So, Calty, you showed up right on time.
and then he's already out.
Jack, when are you streaming next? RHS Jack is a streamer. Makita, are you streaming anytime soon as well? Let us know in the chat. You've seen it pop up a couple of times. Friday, we are planning on having a Jackbox party game day, leading into hopefully the return of Mr. Fishy McFish streaming on Twitch. And speaking of which, I think we have 5 questions guests secured. I'm working out logistics for Thursday and for Friday, but Mr. Fishy McFish is supposed to be our Friday 5 questions guest in the 8 o'clock hour. Today, not Little Snuffkin, but LHT Snuffkin on Twitch is doing a Q&A music thing. That starts at 6 p.m. GMT, so roughly 10 o'clock Pacific time. Math.
Lil Snuffkin is their hip hop name.
That's what we've. I think Real AJ coined that. Was the MC
Yeah.
name is officially now Lil Snuffkin, which Snuffkin did tweet me this morning saying that that's the case, and I told Snuffkin I'll work on my reading. So we all have our trade-offs that we're gonna try to do. Little Snuffkin, still love that.
Reading can be hard, you know?
Well, good luck in the future, Makita. If you do start streaming, please let us know. And of course, like many in this community, we do have a Discord. So if you do want to jump on our Discord, we would be happy to try to help you the best that we can, for sure.
It's okay, Makeda. I'm not a streamer either, but you can still have people watching. Terribly.
Mike's
Ryan's
just
iPad
officially
likes me,
Mike's just
apparently.
officially a pitch man. So
Maybe other people's iPads can watch it.
so I was watching his and hers live yesterday, which I haven't watched much lately just because I go to bed so early now and they start relatively late for that. And Someone was trying to make an analogy that, in terminology for gaming, apparently selling is a thing. Do you know what that means? You were selling. I know what throwing means. Okay, so I didn't follow that at all. But somebody was like, "Juka's over here selling flex tape," and I was like, "That'd be hilarious! Isn't here's live here for flex tape, like having a streamer do like infomercial style ads for a product," and I just could not quit envisioning, someone pitching flex tape in the streaming world. So, now I think of Mike O. Yeah. Hi everybody, Mike O here for Flex Seal. Although out of the three of us, you do look the most like Billy Mays. So
does that mean I have to like yell and then hit my head on something in a plan?
I'm guessing Alien. That's what that means, but I didn't follow the analogy. But
Flexio.
Yeah, just this idea of someone on the streams being like, "Yeah, I took down that person, owned them with Flex Seal, Flex tape." I do kind of want to know if that like you could really make a boat out of that stuff. By the way, nice. Thank you for saving my life.
All right, I'll work on that. I'm sure I can find like a screen door somewhere and make a boat out of it.
Behind me.
You're a good guy. I've always been curious if Flex Seal is actually like okay, or if it's just
just some tape.
Scam, basically.
Yeah, just what you would probably assume it is, which is not something that actually works. Oh yeah, so Alien, we should talk about that too. So Sean referenced the trailer. Makita, this is the game show map. So this is actually a gunfight map originally for 2v2, and then they have a new mode now called Face Off that must be pretty popular because they've kept it in the rotation quite a while now. And
there's a fire.
This looks like, kill confirmed on this map. But this is at least Sean and my favorite gunfight map. I mean, it's just really colorful and it's unique. So yeah, big fan.
It's the best.
Apex is selling. So you mentioned Apex might be coming out for Switch, and they did debut their new character, and their new character's name is what again?
Fuse.
And so far, like, the storytelling has been one of my favorite parts of Apex Legends. Is every single time that they, open a new chapter of kind of the lore behind Apex Legends, like, it's been really, really good. And yesterday, they debuted their latest kind of storyline, and it's just confusing. It's this character, what's his name again? Fuse. Fuse running around with a gold grenade necklace thing and is exchanging it with somebody else that's like running along with Fuse in like multiple times of life, and I just was so confused. Like, you didn't know necessarily who was going to be the next character and what the whole premise was. Like, it's really bizarre, and so we'll see.
Were you really confused?
I was incredibly confused. So, I mean, it could be the best storyline we've ever had in Apex Legends, but yeah, it didn't intrigue you the same way that most of those stories have. So, and it probably, Alien, and thinking about this in somewhat real time right now, it probably had to do with that fact that you just didn't know who the new person was going to be, so you couldn't really focus on anybody. Is it going to be the one or the other, right? Because they kept exchanging, like, they kept beating each other up, which was also super confusing. It was kind of like they had a fight fetish or something like that, and so one would punch one, and then they would take the grenade necklace, and then it was really bizarre. What's the warheads dropping from the sky? Oh, I went through the comics from season 7 today. So that is one thing that I do like is I have some friends who will read the comics together in the game, and they'll do voices. And it's quite amusing to do the voices.
Awesome.
I haven't read spoilers. No, I'm just kidding. If you haven't read the Apex comics, that's what AJ's referring to. What do we got coming up next? We got birthdays. You'll see it say this day in gaming history. Don't expect much. But that is interesting news that, we're going to have maybe a Switch rollout of Apex Legends, so that's cool.
And that'll be my return to Apex.
Stop it. You're going to make me mad.
I'll play Apex when you set your loadouts.
Yeah, Sarah, remind me to set my loadouts after this game. A long,
Scared me.
long time ago,
saw
I
that.
still remember how the Switch was supposed to have Apex Legends. Yeah, that game was definitely designed for trios. I just don't think it's going to ever get quads. Maybe with enough Legends at this point, there's enough complementary skill sets that they can do a quads rollout, but I don't think so.
Aw.
All right, what are y'all up to on this Tuesday, January 19th, 2021? It is Popcorn Day. If you haven't weighed in, let us know. Are you a big fan of popcorn to the point where, like, we've had extremes this morning? Sean doesn't really like popcorn because it gets stuck in his teeth, but Sean's mom will ask you to bring home movie theater popcorn. Which I pretty much eat most of the popcorn, even if it's a large bag, by the time, like, the previews are over. So I don't know how much I'd
Yeah.
like it sat through the whole movie, or you left the theater and it's on its way to my house even 30 minutes. I don't know if pizza rules could apply to popcorn for me. Kind of has to still be slightly warm off the bottom of the bin. Mike?
I don't mind. I mean, cold popcorn's fine. Yeah. It's delicious. But I'm like you though. My popcorn's usually gone within the first like 7 minutes of getting it,
Yeah.
and then you're like, now what?
Then you start drinking
Most
the
of
drink.
the-
And then by the
Well, most
time...
of the drink is also gone then, because the popcorn is so dang salty. It like it just it takes you, and you're like, so you drink, and then you have to pee, and it's just terrible. It's terrible. The whole thing is just science.
Has anyone ever had popcorn-flavored coffee? Because apparently
No.
Jack has.
That sounds gross.
Do you remember the popcorn jelly bellies? The jelly
Yeah,
beans?
those are also gross.
Oh, they had the
Yeah.
that was like, so before they started to do the mystery bags of jelly beans, where one you might eat and then cinnamon, and the next one you just like nuclear explosion fire, right? Then you never know kind of like which one you're gonna get. Like that was what buttered popcorn was, and it was very similar like to coconut or something, one of my favorite jelly beans. And so I'd grab it and be like, oh, a coconut. Blah. Blah.
Don't I have like the throw up flavor? It's just not, or boogers. I don't know who. Like, I would really wish I could have been in there for that pitch meeting, where they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make all sorts of jelly bean flavors. This one's gonna taste like poop." And someone was like, "That's brilliance."
Yeah,
Mhm, mhm,
maybe it's
Bean Boozled.
yeah, maybe that's what it's called. When I was a kid, we at camp would have. Speaking of camp, Mike, we would have these gumball packs, and I think there were like 7, and 2 were super sour, and then 5 were just regular gumballs. I love those things. I don't know where they went. Apparently, they became Bean Boozled. So,
They became vomit flavored. It's fine.
snow caps is better than popcorn at the movies. What is a snow cap?
I'm gonna have to disagree. It's like a chocolate thing.
It's a candy.
gosh.
My wife always gets the goobers, I think is what they're called, like peanuts covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's the downside around Apex. Duos work, but it was built on trios, solos, and quads. That sadly doesn't work very well either. No, I mean you can go in there in solos because you don't have anyone else to queue in with, but it was designed for teammate play more than anything. Thinking of playing some more TWD Saints and Sinners.
That's The Walking Dead, I would assume.
Oh, cool. Walking Dead video games. That sounds terrifying for me.
Nah, you'd love it.
Oh,
You'd-
would I? Would I just? Yeah, Ryan. Just give it a
It'd
shot.
be great. It'd be fan, just like the Blair Witch. Perfect.
I'm just so happy I looked at Arizona Sunshine before I threw on the headset. That would've been a bad day. GMS does Phasmophobia. I've at least watched now 2 streams of Phasmophobia, and it's not nearly as worrisome as I thought it was going to be. But also, ghosts for some reason scare me far less than zombies.
Which is weird because I feel like the existence of ghosts is probably closer to reality than zombies.
Yeah, and I think
eating zombies.
And I think that that's part of the thing is I remember having like ghost visits when I was a kid, so maybe I have some familiarity with ghosts that makes me feel not threatened. Whereas
had a zombie visited you when you were a kid, you'd be okay with it.
well, yeah, of course. Well, if the zombie didn't murder me, because the ghost didn't take
that's-
me down. So
That's fair. That's a very fair.
I'm
point.
really a big fan of more of the murder-free paranormal. So yeah.
That's fair. No, I can understand that. Yeah. Usually we don't. Yeah, most things murder free are good. I'm not sure why you'd be. Let's murder.
Give me go ahead and give me the list of good murder things. 'Cause she said most murder-free things are good. Go ahead and run off that list of things that are good. I'm going to play I am going to play TWD Saints and Sinners for a bit. See y'all later and have a nice day. Everyone shout out Makita. Thanks for hanging out with us, and
Bye,
hopefully
Makita.
someday we'll
Enjoy.
see you in the streams. Video games are good things that aren't murder-free. That's
I
true.
just want to also point out that I appreciate Jack noticing my color coordination now that I've ditched the Dr. Squatch hat because Ryan made me feel bad about wearing it. So now I have the green Eagles hat with the green Timber shirt.
You know, when I feel badly
Green.
because my co-host made me feel that way, I turn to Dr. Squatch Feeling Soap. Dr. Squatch Feeling Soap makes me feel better about myself when my co-hosts are mean. DrSquatch.com.
Oh, it's like sealed. I can't even just open it. I feel like if I open it, then it takes away some of the value.
Collector's edition.
Collector's Soap.
This one is Nautical Sage.
Nautical
Bye.
Sage.
Speaking of Seal, I just got this brand new CD by 90s artist Seal. You can also listen to Kiss from a Rose right now. Just like that was my favorite Who's Line game, by the way, was the one where Colin and Ryan would sit down being the infomercial, and then Wayne and whoever else would have to sing the songs that they made up. Like that reminds me of that one song that swept the nation back in the 60s, that doo-wop hit Sasquatch that was murder free, and then they'd have to find a way to sing that song. Oh my gosh, so good. I really did want to try improv, and there's an improv group in our area that was offering classes, and it was, you know, this happens probably more in life than we really think, but the first time I went, they didn't have enough people there who showed up that particular meeting, so it was canceled, and I haven't gone back because it was like I wanted to go, I made the effort to go, and then it just didn't work out. I'm sure that happens more often than we realize. All right, let's do this. It is 6:54 West Coast time, 9:54 in the East time zone of the U.S., 2:54 in the U.K. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. The likes of Makita, Alien, etc. this morning on Gaming Morning Show. You can find many of us on twitch.tv, including Alien, by going to www.itwasprettyoK.com or by going to this Twitch link, your preference. Katie Siegel? Katie Seagal? Turned
Katie
67. I thought
She's from.
her name was Kathy.
No, I'm pretty sure it was always Katie.
I'm guessing. I mean, I'm sure fact
Do you
checkers.
think she's murder free?
She's probably played a murder in some role.
She was in Sons of Anarchy and she was terrible. She was evil.
Okay, she was a good actress, but terrible character.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
great. She was
Yeah.
just like a really evil lady, and she was also Peg Bundy. So there's that.
Yeah, she was in another show where she becomes like the second wife of somebody and then manipulates them. Dolly Parton is 75, twice nominated for Oscars for. Thank you for sonographing. I gotta remember what it was, but it's true. It's Katie Seagal, Sagal, help me! Let's talk about eels. Okay.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton
75.
is 75. Twice nominated for Oscars for Best Original Song.
She is apparently getting a statue outside of the Tennessee State Capitol.
I heard she had
Kind of
something to
exciting.
do with one of the COVID vaccines.
She donated a bunch of money, I think.
Yeah. I've actually been to a Dolly theme park. Not
Dollywood?
Dollywood, but there was like a... Imagine medieval times, right? That premise where you eat on the perimeter, like a full meal, and then down in the center ring, something like a show happens. It was in Branson, Missouri, and it was a show.
Medieval times.
It wasn't medieval times. It had something to do with country music.
Medieval Partons.
Google Branson, Missouri, Dolly Parton.
It's a good thing there's no image search on this one.
Dolly
Jeez.
Parton's Stampede dinner attraction. That's what I went to.
Wow.
So if you're ever in Branson, Missouri, that's an opportunity. Has anyone been to Branson, Missouri? It is-
I thought I was like 30 years too young for that.
It was one of the weirdest experiences because it reminds me of
I would
going to
imagine.
Vegas, but even weirder because like you drive down Branson, Missouri, like has this main throughway, and on one side of the street there's like a replica of the Titanic, like to scale. It felt like at least half of it, and it's like this museum thing, and then the other side there's like King Kong climbing a tower. It is just one of the weirdest places. You go there, and when you leave, you realize, like, you kind of do that shake, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm on Earth still. It was really surreal. Paul Rodriguez is 66 today, former Air Forceman. Sean Wayans turns 50 today.
Hey.
Drea de Mateo, 49. Once lived in a townhouse formerly owned by Aretha Franklin. Cleveland.com finds some fun facts. Stephanie from Full House, Jodie Sweetin, turns 39 today.
I had a huge crush on her.
And Sean Johnson East, Olympic gold medalist, turns 29 today. Wrestler Ron Killings is 49 today. NBA champion JaVale McGee is 33 now with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Antoine Fuqua is 54 today, the director of Training Day.
Oh, that's exciting. It's also the Frank Caliendo's birthday. Frank Caliendo is amazing. He's one of the he does the whatchamacallit, all the impressions. Like really, really good job.
Here's a guy who's celebrating a birthday day. Boom!
I follow him on TikTok, and he always has stuff with his daughter. And I always wonder, like, does she feel like does she think this stuff is funny, or is she just like over it? You know, like how many times can John Madden tell you to clean your room? You know? It's also Edgar Allan Poe's birthday and Janis Joplin's birthday, and today would have been the 29th birthday of Mac Miller.
Room's not going
R.I.P.
to clean itself. What you got to do here is you got to get those clothes, and boom, you got to get them to the hamper.
I'm now just imagining this poor girl bringing like a boy home for a date, and he's like doing Robert De Niro. Just he goes through like 8 different voices, and the dude's like, "All right, I'm gonna leave
It was
now."
fun. It's a good run.
Sorry.
Morning checkpoint. Joel is here. Morning, fellas. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope your podcast is doing well. Should be out either already or sometime today, I suspect. You can find Final Checkpoint podcast at thegamefanatics.com. Alien saying, I was in Chicago at a place medieval times. Jousting, fighting, yes. Huge piece of chicken. I think the Cable Guy was at the same place. That is one of the better moments of the Cable Guy movie, which,
Yes.
like, that was probably the most, like, extreme good moments, and then some extreme, like, what the hell? Like, it just was all over the place for the whole movie.
Yeah, very much so. It's very weird. Very weird.
There are no utensils in medieval times, hence there are no utensils at medieval times. Would you like a refill of your Pepsi? That was such a good line. The comedian, I can't remember her name. Old guy radio this morning on Gaming Morning Show.
Ah,
All right, final
This day in gaming history. In 1984, Mega Wars 3 was released. The terminal version in the United States.
Janine Garoppolo.
And I had
That's her
another
name.
one.
What's her name? Janine Garoppolo.
Virtua Fighter 2, the iPhone version, was released in 2011.
As we go to break, Sean will continue reading this list all the way until we get back. Oh my gosh. I warned Mike and Sean that I was going to need some help this morning. And surely, here I am, Janine Garoppolo, just like, being like, yeah, going to remember that name 4 hours later. All right, that is Sean. Sean has to go. Mike O is going to stick around. And I am Ryan. I think I am here. That's probably the plan. So everyone say goodbye to Sean. Goodbye, Sean.
bye, Sean.
We will miss you.
Have fun storming the castle.
Michael will return in his color-coordinated Timbers green. So we are excited about that. So stick with us. More still to come on Gaming Morning Show this morning, including our top 10 list that hopefully Mike will find during the break, because I don't have one. It is Gaming Morning Show for Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Thanks for being with us and things. All right, break time. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
Girl, your hand in mine, I'll lead you far away, girl, so divine. Our lips touch, our eyes close. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling. Round and round, our world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on me. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on me. This moment is magic. I want
I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. Nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. It is my time to move. I will not follow through, cause I got my own mind, winning on my own time. Didn't come when I wanted, but it's always on time. I'ma go and get it, and it's all put in my vision. Then I'ma show everyone I can make it. I'm different. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. 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 Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 You can't hold me. Look at where I came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good vibes now, but the hard times is what we raised from. Turn to the ambition we are made from. We don't run, we don't fall, we don't stop, we don't fail. We take all our doubts, the dark clouds, and we still prevail. Raise a fist to the sky, a solution's there. And we stand for the dream.
Morning Gamer Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the day that we're hanging out, and I don't know what happened to the picture. Where'd you go, Mike? Come back. Why is this happening? No. Oh, it unfocused you for some reason. That's why. That's weird. Discord, what are you doing? Someone talk to Discord. Discord, we're gonna have a conversation later.
Discord. You so silly.
That's weird. All right. Well, anyway, I'm Ryan. That is Mike O. We are dressed in green because we coordinated our outfits today. I'm very proud of us.
The Oregonian thing.
So, did you know that about that game, Virtua Fighter? I always thought it was Virtual Fighter for the very longest time.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Thank you.
Because I honestly thought the same thing as well. Because I mean, what is a Virtua Fighter? Why would it be virtual?
Yeah, you would think.
Why wouldn't it just be virtual?
You would think being a video game, virtual would be the correct vernacular. So
That makes sense, but of course, why would we do anything that makes sense?
Trying to trick the world, you jerks, culties. Not too far off. So, I
The
miss you.
overlords. Telling you. Telling you.
Let's see. We have a Discord. We've been tweeting that out and putting it in our chat as well. Alien, we gave a shout out. You can follow Alien. AJ Storm streams. Jack gave us our times as well, built into the chat this morning. Yeah, and then tonight again. It's actually here later this morning. We're about 3 hours away. Snufkin is going to be doing that Q&A music session. Apparently, according to the tweet I saw yesterday, over 50 songs selected so far. So that'll be exciting. And then on Sunday, Miss Bummer on Twitch, which you can find Miss Bummer, twitch.tv/Miss Bummer, is doing an Apex 1v1 tournament. That is going to start at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, and over 14,000 Apex coins are up for grabs on January 24th. And then, last but not least, a shout out to Kiki Low, because the Kiki Cup is on Sunday, January 31st. For more details, find Kiki Low on Twitch. Alien, yeah, same. And with the tennis game, thought it was a virtual tennis when it was Virtua Tennis. Yeah, it was really weird. And then I thought the Virtua... No, it was Virtual Boy. That was correct. The Nintendo machine that had the little face mask that you threw on. Had a stand. It was really weird. That was a
There's a lot
flop.
of really weird things.
Yeah.
I missed the Power Glove.
Speaking of which, I watched Watch Mojo the other day, and there was the 20 worst controllers of all time. Guess which one was number one?
Yeah.
Good old Power Glove. They tried. They really did.
It was a really cool idea. That was another one of those kind of ahead of its time kind of a things, where in our top 15 list, which we'll have in a little bit here, you'll see why. But it was definitely it was a false start, if you will.
My favorite one on that list, I didn't know they made it, but they had like this like laptop looking thing that flipped open, and you waved your hands over the top of it, and that's how you controlled games.
I vaguely remember that.
I never had seen it before. It
Yes.
was like an infrared thing, and so like if you wanted to drive the ship or something, you'd do this or whatever, and it.
Yeah.
I'd never seen it before, but so
It's crazy. The stuff that people thought of is crazy.
Well, and it looked like
then-
there was kind of this race to figure out how to make video games not need a controller,
Yeah.
and then like the most simple solution was the first solution, which is they just work better if you have a controller.
Just
So.
use your mind.
Yeah, I didn't remember that either. I'll find that and tweet it out. You can find me at Hefty Goof on Twitter. That's the best way to find me there. Oh, we
Or
could
you
play.
can go to Dr. Squatch.
We could play Gunfight. I hadn't thought about that.
There is a bad man. I'm just running in circles with this guy. That's fun.
So we've been asking about popcorn. It sounds like popcorn is pretty much a consensus of like it's fine, right? Like
It's pretty okay.
nobody's sitting here, right? Like no one's sitting here telling us like, oh, popcorn is my favorite snack in the whole wide world. If I don't have popcorn, my day is shot, right? So then my next question is like, microwave popcorn cool, or is it just movie theaters?
I feel like you can never get microwave popcorn done like right though, because I mean, for me, like, I'm a squirrel man, 100%. Like, if I see something, I'm like wandering off. My wife hates shopping with me for that reason. I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go look at all the sporting goods, and then I end up in like automotive, and then I end up by the light bulbs. And it's just so for me, like making popcorn is just yeah. I never know how long to actually cook it, and then I just forget about it.
You just made me think of one of my biggest peeves with popcorn. The fact that for microwave popcorn, many modern microwaves have a popcorn button. And most popcorn bags now say, do not use the popcorn button on your microwave to make the popcorn. And I'm like, well, why do we have a popcorn button then? It's very frustrating now that I think
It's all
about
a
it.
conspiracy.
Is
buy
that
new
Skynet?
popcorn.
Are we... Alien? Confirm?
Skynet is one popcorn button at a time. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, you kind of said it before though. At home popcorn just doesn't taste the same as movie theater popcorn.
True. Yes, Alien agrees. Skynet. But yeah, I mean, have you ever noticed that even when before they started putting that like specific instruction on the bag, it said you'd hit the popcorn button like, oh, this is cool. I got a new microwave. It has a popcorn button on it. I'll just use that, and then it never worked the way that it was supposed to.
I'm not good with directions, so I probably never follow them anyway. I should look at the bag.
I'm so mechanically uninclined that I try to read as many instructions as I can, because nothing makes me more mad than when I was like, oh, I know how to do this, and then I start the project and it becomes 4 times as long just because I missed like an easy instruction at the front.
Yeah. I'm just stubborn. So like it's really good for IKEA things. My wife really enjoys it. I just was killed by my own trip mine because the guy ran over it and then I killed him.
I noticed
Whoops.
that. Microwaves were actually developed as a weapon. True story. Interesting.
Oh.
And now we have something to Google.
Your Google thing of the day.
Google thing of
microwaves
the day. Google thing of the day. Hey, look, it's a Google thing of the day.
Enemy deleted.
This map is too small.
I hate Tuesday. Tuesday is like the February of days. You know?
What? Why is
Yeah.
that?
Well, cause like February, all the nice things go away. You know, like For me, football's gone. Soccer's not there. Baseball's like kind of there. So there's all that, and then it's just like, and there's Valentine's Day. It's not even like a fun holiday. So yeah, Tuesday is just like Monday is like the start of the week. You know, Wednesday is halfway. Thursday's almost Friday, and then you got you know, Friday's Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. It's great, and then there's Tuesday. It's just like it's Tuesday. There's
Took her
no,
out
like,
on Monday.
Coolness about it.
Something about a Tuesday. That's kind of how that whole thing sounded to me. Then we could, I think, make love on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday and Saturday, still on Sunday. That's all I could hear when you were.
That's a
when you were
Marcy's Playground song, isn't it?
No, I thought it was Brian McKnight. Is Dr. Chick here?
I don't
Dr.
know.
Chick's our Brian McKnight expert.
Dr. Chick. My internet is starting to get all kerbopoly. So
Krabappel.
if I disappear, I'll be back.
Is that how Miss Krabappel got the name in The Simpsons? Is that like a play on words
how did
that I
anyone
didn't realize?
You know what I mean?
Or is Krabappel just a full-blown Mike O word?
Say that again. I'm sorry. My internet's
Internet.
crapping out.
Internet, come back. It could be me for all I know at this point. Let me see. Well, we're not dropping frames, so I said Krabappel. Is that a Mike O word, or is that an actual thing? Like if you look it up
it's
in
from
the
the
dictionary.
The Simpsons.
So is that how
This
she
is-
got her name? The teacher?
I don't know how she got her name, but I mean, her name is Mrs. Krabappel. I'm assuming it was like somebody's teacher somewhere, somehow, or something. You know, it's like, yeah, let's just throw all this stuff together. It'll be great.
See, like I get that, but I'm more saying, why did you use it as a verb to describe how your
I don't
internet is?
know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that if there was some deeper meaning to the word Krabappel that I didn't know.
Just came to mind. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pay off the Pinky Blinders tease from the first hour because that was the only piece of news I had outside of anything else we normally do. World Cork Day is today, Tin Can Day is today, and of course National Popcorn Day. Every day seems the same. That can happen. I agree. I'm just happy that I'm still here and hanging out with you this morning at 7:20 West Coast time, 10:20 on the East, 3:20 in the UK. And as we do every time we don't have an interview in this time slot, we talk about a top 10 list. Now, our theme is National Popcorn Day. Is that anything to do with our top list of the day?
It is not.
Okay, so we're going to go... I unfocused again! He's gone! Mike, no! We lost Mike! This is the Krabappel part. We're Krabappling right now. What is happening? Why, Mike, come back? So sad. So absolute sad. Mike, come back! Hi, Mike.
Hey, that's woohoo!
Everything's
I love
fine.
Xfinity. I do not want a sponsorship from you.
Dr. Squatch. My Xfinity is fine. Please don't take that as a holistic statement from Gaming Morning Show. So thank you very much for being here to provide me my internet. All right, what's our top list of the day?
So today we've got the 15 coolest gadgets from CES. The last couple of weeks we've been talking about the CES conference. I believe we established it's the Cake and Electronics show because they have lots of both of those things.
Everyone loves cake.
Yeah,
It was my
but they
favorite
have
band.
some really, really neat, cool gadgets that are coming out with in the next 15 years because apparently that's the timeline between like 1 year and 2035 for that. What was that? The 2035 thing? The composter, the home composter.
Yeah, if you want to make your own compost, you can wait for 2035
15 years. It's
and
great.
then pay $4,000 for it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Totally
it's like
worth it.
tomorrow today. So
Yeah, it's like fine. But we're gonna do the top 15 coolest gadgets from the Cake and Electronics show. The first one is the Brink Bionics Impulse Neural Controller, and I put this in the rundown.
I got it.
You want to,
Yep.
Oh, perfect. the Brink Bionics Impulse Neural Controller. So basically, this thing is it pays off my little tease a little bit ago. The Power Glove. If you don't know what the Nintendo Power Glove was, it was like a glove you put on your hand, and it had basically like a Nintendo controller like glued to it, but it was also a glove, which was lots of fun. But this one is, I really like it. Says, what if you could shave 80 milliseconds off the amount of time it takes for your brain to tell your mouse finger to click, shoot an enemy in, say, a game of Overwatch?
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. That's absolutely it fits on your hand like a glove, and you can it senses all of your motor functions before, I guess, you do. I don't really know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Scientists
second
are so
one-
smart.
Well, they are, but I mean, how many times do you not want to do something and then do it? Like, it's gonna be lots of team kills on my end. Jeez. We already talked about the second one, the Razer Project Hazel Smart Mask. So I believe we talked on that. You can check that out, the video on demand.
So
on
here's
YouTube.
here's part of the deal. I've had now like a week to think about this face mask from Razer. I still kind of want it. I don't need a face mask unless we're going to be in a maybe that's why maybe I'm being pessimistic about the pandemic, and I feel like it's just never going to end, and so for the rest of my life I'm going to have to wear a mask. So if that's the case, I might as well get one with some RGB lights in it. you know what it is too,
Change
Mike?
it on your mood.
It's the transparency. I can see people's mouths again. I miss that. There. All right.
I
It's
like that I don't have to like worry about keeping my beard trimmed because I just wear a mask, and it's like, all right, that's fine.
Culty, you and I can wear our razors together. So, yeah. It'll be interesting though. Like Culty and I are buying these things, and then the pandemic does end, and masks are no longer required. Say to go get a burrito, right? And I'm still wearing mine.
I'm not gonna lie. Even when this pandemic's like over, I'm probably still gonna wear a mask into some places.
I mean,
Because thinking about it, it makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Well, and I remember seeing video of places that have done that prior to
Japan,
the
like in
pandemic.
Japan.
Yeah. And I remember,
DRG does it all the time.
I remember thinking that was such an odd concept, but yeah, now
makes
that we
sense.
think about it, yeah, you're right.
All the gross things that we've done, like spitting all over your birthday cake before giving it to your friends.
Last checkpoint says the Power Glove is legendary. Lol. Nintendo imagination is always ahead of tech. Yeah, I think they were trying to capitalize too on we gotta get as much stuff out for this thing as possible. But I as a marketer, like I loved the Wizard integration where they made that thing. Like, they made that thing almost a bigger deal than Super Mario 3, even though maybe the Wizard was only created to sell Super Mario 3. But yeah, in Cult I'm with you, I low-key wanted it. I'm wearing one from now on when I'm not feeling well. They've trained you guys.
A mask or a power glove?
Culty's going to wear both. But he's not going to buy this new cyber thing that you were talking about in the first one on this list.
Gotcha,
Culty's
he's
actually going to wear the Nintendo Power Glove around.
Gotcha. Next on our list is the Cadillac EVTOL flying taxi concept.
Interesting.
And it's exactly what you'd imagine that it is. So basically, it's a single-seater twin-rotor EVTOL, which I'm not going to lie, I don't know what that means. Oh, electronic vertical takeoff and landing flying taxi.
I was about to
So
tell
basically,
you.
it's like a single-person taxi, and that's kind of neat. But it's also, I can envision myself getting trapped in it and then not being able to do anything. And that would be really scary and sad. No, am I the only one who's afraid of that?
You might be the only one who's afraid of that. I think it looks like a cool concept. I was thinking more Alien. Like, Alien, has anyone actually ever seen your face? That's what I would like to know, because watching your stream, you have the Alien avatar, and so it makes me wonder if like your mask is permanent, not on the
Ooh,
internet.
is your mask an alien mask?
But that's the picture. So that really long link that I just put into the chat, that is the link to the actual picture of this flying taxi. It looks kind of cool. Mike, I don't think that's irrational. Yeah, I could see being trapped in that thing would kind of suck, to be honest.
Yeah,
So.
no, absolutely. Or if it just decided to do its own thing and like leave. And also in the picture, I really thought that was that the dude who did the Sprint commercials, the "Can You Hear Me Now" guy, the Verizon guy. I was trying to figure out why he was doing the thing, and that's all I can imagine is you're stuck inside yelling, "Can you hear me?" and nobody comes to help you.
That sounds like a. You should write a murder mystery. That could be one way that, or
It'll
write
be-
for
it'll be
Final Destination
murder-free, though.
13, something like that.
It'll be murder free.
All right, next one.
Next on our list is BHaptics Taxu X40 VR vest. If you've seen the movie Ready Player One, this is essentially what they had in that. It is a vest that you wear, and it helps to keep your body fully stimulated as you're playing a game. So it gives you the sensation of everything that goes along with a game. So that also, they're hoping to work it in tandem with the company's sleeves, face cushions, and hand and foot devices.
Wow.
So if you're shot, you'd feel being shot. If somebody touches you, you'd feel like you're being touched. Opens up a whole lot of really weird lanes, but also very cool ones as well. So we're getting really much closer to the whole we don't have to actually leave our house ever again, and we can just sit in our basement and be weird.
When Ready Player One came out, I was like, we're gonna see more of this stuff sooner than later, and sure enough, there you go.
I'm just angry we don't have flying cars yet. In Back to the Future, they assured me by 2020 I'd have a flying car.
Well, apparently you're supposed to have an eVTOL flying taxi concept here shortly, so.
That's true. But see, the thing is, like, define shortly. Is it like compost shortly or like shortly?
Well, if it's within your lifetime, it's still not bad.
Yeah, but if I'm like 85 and can't use it,
Betty White's 99. Just remember that.
that's.
But you do have to
she-
suck the life force out.
I was
of
gonna
your
say
co-stars.
I don't have co-stars to suck the life out of.
Jack,
So-
I used to think I had a pretty good beard, and then I met Maiko. So really, if you're gonna steal someone's beard, get a mask that looks like Maiko's beard. That's the Dr. Sasquatch right there. All right, next one is
Dr.
this
Squatch.
smart bed TV. What is this?
Nautical Sage. The next one is the LG Transparent Smart Bed TV. Basically, imagine a TV attached to the bottom of your bed that you can see through. So it's a 55-inch, as it says, Minority Report level transparent screen. So it rolls up from the bottom of your bed and displays the day's weather, traffic, news, and social media streams. So basically, it's your cell phone, except much larger and attached to your bed.
I mean, the idea of having the telescoping TV screen is actually great. Like, that would be perfect at the end of a bed for me, because I don't really want to have one in my room unless I needed one or wanted one in that moment, right? Like, man, I'm so tired, but I want to watch the end of this 7:30 Pacific kickoff because I go to bed early. Like, that would be perfect.
Would you? So, maybe this is an East Coast thing, but a lot of folks on like Long Island, Staten Island have these TVs in the bottom of their beds already, and it like you press a button and it like comes up, and then it goes down. So it's in like what looks like a chest. So how
and that's
some
only
people have-
limited to Staten Island.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's very, very common out there. So I don't know if it's an East Coast thing or if it's like like everybody has it thing. But yeah, they there's one of my friends, his parents had that, and it was like the coolest thing in the world. And then as an adult, I'm like, wow, that's actually whatever. If only it was transparent and 55 inches and didn't weigh 800 pounds.
It does kind of fit this next one on this list when I think about it.
It does. The next one on the list is the Razer Project Brooklyn gaming chair. This is something that may or may not end up on my Christmas list, and I may need to buy it. I may be divorced as a result, but it's fine. It says one of the great things about CES's myriad of concept devices and technologies is when we see several of them across different segments come together to create truly stunning and innovative products. So Razer is making a gaming chair that has a 60-inch curved display that wraps around the front of you. You sit in it. It's got a big old desk so you can do all your gaming. You put your gaming system right there below you, and it's super immersive. But I don't know. Would you want one of these?
No, but because that just is so. It's so up for, like
It's there.
it wraps around you, but it looks like Alien's getting the bodysuit, gonna get the gaming chair, selling his soul. The one thing Alien said, I saw one of those beds at a hotel once. Did you put quarters into the bed and it vibrates as well?
It shakes.
I've actually stayed in a hotel, by the way, and it doesn't sound like what you think it is. We had to stop off on the way home because we just couldn't stay awake anymore. And we went to like the hotel on the side of the road and just paid whatever it cost to go there. And we got in, and it was one of those beds that had the quarter thing next to it.
You put quarters in.
We
it,
of
right?
course had to put. You
Yeah,
have
yeah, I
to
was gonna
put
say,
quarters
you-
into it to see.
You have to. There's
Like
no way.
you've heard about them, but now you could live it. So, no, I get why someone would want it right now. That seems like a lot. I think I would be more interested in the racing simulator first, but then I'm probably able to do that with this. So, what the hell am I talking about?
This looks like something that the U.S. military would have when they're flying. So you have like that fully immersive thing. So maybe that's how it started. I don't know.
All right, so
I definitely play Flight Simulator.
we have like 7 more things on this list. Can
I'm
you
gonna
give
pick-
us like your
Yeah.
next best 2?
Yes, absolutely. Because I was just looking at the other ones, and some of them are terrible. And we've talked about a couple of the other ones too. This next one is one of the ones I'm very excited about. It's the Panasonic Automotive AR HUD, and basically it's the augmented reality HUD system. So it would go on your windshield. It's an overlay, and it can do everything. It'll tell you. It'll give you your GPS directions. It can tell you traffic. It can tell you heights of bridges. There's a really neat picture where there's a picture of a guy on a bicycle, and it tells you it's a guy on a bicycle just in case you thought it was something else. But it tells you it looks really, really cool, and it actually looks like it could be something that's functional. However, for those of us who have used GPSs, you can imagine if it starts like losing its mind and just starts like, make a left, make a left, make a
Turn
left,
right now.
rerouting, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, or like right now, like so you jam on the brakes and then you kind of go crazy. And finally, what I think is actually really interesting is the Nobi Smart Lamp.
Oh.
So it is a smart lamp that is, and this goes back to, I can't remember her name, but who we talked to on Friday. Help me out here,
Kara.
Brian. Yep, Kara. So she was talking about the medical, some medical things that have helped her out, and like her chair was great. So this is a piece of medically focused tech. So it's a ceiling-mounted lamp that can be networked throughout the home. The Nobi uses motion sensors and AI to offer several functions, including movement detection, which can trigger lights to come on automatically to reduce disorientation and light the way. It also supports intelligent fall detection, which can notify caregivers if there's a problem. As somebody who works with seniors and sees things like this sounds like it could be an incredibly helpful and very useful tool. Sometimes folks get up and if all the lights are on, they don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, you can actually set it up to where if someone gets up between the hours of, say, 11 p.m. and 6 a.m., it'll light the path to the bathroom or however you set it up. That fall detection is huge. It's a really cool design that I think is going to end up paying dividends in the future. And it's something I can see in my line of work is something that we start recommending to people. So
These are
pretty neat.
the top 15 CES gadgets. I just linked it into our chat. And then the YouTube video, as you mentioned, our talk with Kara Hillstock last week, that is on our YouTube page now. Each interview that we do is always posted, as well as each day's GMS Morning Gaming News. And right now we're at 60 subscribers, so as soon as we can hit that 100 threshold, we'll be able to get that custom URL. So if you haven't yet and you're interested and willing to do so, please find us on YouTube, just like Dr. Brian Moore did about a week ago, according to my mini feed that's right here. Can't wait to
Or
give
make
up some more data.
accounts to help.
I have tried really hard not to create more accounts, and just it's inevitable. You always do. Culty vibes, like when Michael Scott used the GPS and drove into the lake. Speaking of culty,
Yes.
probably getting ready for the 47th anniversary of the 45th Parallel podcast. Apparently, anniversaries are on a daily basis now. But you can find Culty playing some Call of Duty, and of course, that podcast available wherever podcasts are sold. It is now 7:36, ticking over to 7:37 West Coast time. That is Look, It's Mike O. I am Ryan. You can find us on Twitter at Hefty Goof and Look, It's Mike O, respectively. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty good day. Pretty excited about today, including Peaky Blinders. If you like that show, well, good news. There's a sixth season, but that's going to be it. So you said you have interest in the show. The show has been good.
Yeah. I've watched it. I watched the first 4 seasons. I haven't watched the 5th one yet. But it's a show set in what I'm guessing is like the 20s, over in England, and it's really cool. It's like the gangster's life, and it's a very, very interesting show. There's what's his name? Cillian Murphy is the main star of it. He was in Batman Begins as Scarecrow, and he's been in a couple other movies. He's a pretty good actor. But it's a fairly good show, but I think it's probably come towards the end of its run.
It makes me wonder what is now in the world of so many shows, so much content available on so many platforms. What is kind of like going to be the bar for a very successful show? Because season 6, in that context, actually seems like quite a while.
For a Netflix show, that is a lot. But yeah, it's very... Oh, this is Gunfight, right?
Yeah.
I don't just want to run out there and get shot. Gotcha. Left side. Oh, that's a... I just threw a tomahawk.
So did I.
Oh.
Picking mine up.
He's right in there.
Ah, I missed.
And that's the tricky thing, isn't it? Because you don't want a show to just go on too long, but you also don't want to waste potential on a show. So, like, The Walking Dead is an example, I think, of a show that's gone on too long.
Oh, true. I like a show to know its plan from start to finish. Breaking Bad, Barney and Friends. Jack.
Oh. Right in front of you. There we go.
Love Island in the UK has like 30-some seasons, and isn't Doctor Who on a significant amount of seasons too? So
You're gonna have to carry yourself for a second here because my internet just crapped out again.
it's fine. Everything's good. Don't worry. I won't even worry about you dropping off. That's how confident I am in my abilities. Oh,
It says connection interrupted, so I'm probably lagging. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I think. Oh no, in the train. Choo choo.
almost lined up for me.
Stop feeling sorry for yourselves. It says more.
Alien Skynet already heard us.
Choo choo.
Ratings, Jack. That's why.
Oh boy. I get to watch this guy throwing his flashbang over and over and over again.
Stun grenade out. Grenade out.
Right side.
Honor your comrades. Let it pass.
Oh, he was down there. I saw like a piece, like a head, and it looked like a floating piece of paper. It was just peeked down there, yeah. Oh, you got toasted. Yeah, so right here, gets behind cover. And that's kind of what I saw, was just the head right there. So, my bad.
Ooh.
The nice thing is we have an out, so if we don't win this game, it's because of your internet, so... Oh, I missed. That hurt. Yeah, when he's on the opposite side of their spawn. Oh my gosh, back in their spawn. Running up the opposite side. Shows your connection interrupt. Oh, Mike's gone. Mike, where'd you go?
There's more work to be done.
Mike will be back with us. He's just running in place. That's so good. All right, 2v1. Oh my gosh, that was rough. Maiko has that's another advertisement for us, but probably out of the better reasons for it. Oh my gosh. What do we got? 2-4? We're in trouble. I think they're probably realizing now that I'm by myself. Nice shots.
We underestimated their determination. Take it to them, HVA.
No, that's cool. Nice connection there, Jack. Let me pull up my Discord. I know that guy. It's Maiko. Welcome back to the Gaming Morning Show, Maiko.
I'm sure I'll leave again. It's fine.
And so we have our
Next
clip
story.
of the day, though. It's you running in place.
Nice, nice. I saw that. I managed to come back on there. I have a podcast to not that I'm pimping nothing. RHS Jack, out of curiosity, are you a podcaster?
Yeah, for some reason, what on earth would make us think that maybe you have a podcast? I don't know where that came from.
I just got like a feeling, perhaps, that you maybe were a podcaster.
Call it a hunch. Gaming Morning Show 7:44. We're going to play one more game, but I need you to bring back yourself to our lobby. In the next hour, we will have our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. We have information about Bitcoins that are being found in dumps. You know, you can get Bitcoin anywhere now. It's kind of crazy how it can happen. So we have that on the way, and we'll play some community games as well. That all coming up in the next hour.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was rude.
Good morning, Gold Rare. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning on Gaming Morning Show. This is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Gunfight, because we like to have as many words in our games as possible. It has been an odd morning. Kate's here this morning. Dr. Chick has found us as well.
It was that mental breakdown thing, see? Tweet out, watch my mental breakdown, and everyone shows up.
Kate had an extremely good stream yesterday. You can find Kate Zaid at twitch.tv/Kate Zaid. Never mind, Monsters and Friends just post on the 11th. Sorry, Dr. Chick. Good morning, GMS and everyone. Yes, thank you for being here this morning. We've had some internet connectivity issues. Sean had to go to work and be a responsible human being. But we haven't talked as much about poop today. So, you know, all in all, really, it's working out.
Alien had 3 Bitcoins once. They were $77 when he mined them. Sold them at $550. Wish I would have waited until they hit $20,000.
And that's all you had to do. Let's see,
Apparently
rate of
they're
return though on
going
that
up.
bad boy was 700%. So
Seriously.
not a bad investment, Alien.
I have a good friend who invested like $2,000 in Bitcoin, and they crashed terribly like 3 years ago, and now apparently they're making a comeback.
Hey, really quick, chat. Copia wasn't on this morning, right? Because I just realized that I had Twitch pulled up, but I was so into the other stuff I was working on, I didn't check to see if I missed Copia's stream or not.
I don't believe so.
Okay. So there's something I hate more. Back in the back middle, to your left. Or right, sorry. Yeah, you know your directions better than I do.
God dang it.
I
Tried to
see.
tomahawk him. Didn't work.
One Bitcoin is $37,000 right now.
Okay. I think I missed out on that investment.
Oh, just was right there. I couldn't see the sightline.
Oh gosh.
We are getting destroyed. CSB is the actual iTrue story.
What's CSB?
Cal State Bitcoin.
Cake state?
Cake State Bitcoin.
Have you ever had a popcorn cake?
Throwing stun.
I was gonna say, I hear footsteps around me. That was very Tarkovian of me. Nice work.
Booyah! Dr. Chick, Kate Zade. What are your thoughts on popcorn?
That is
You
true.
guys like popcorn? Homemade popcorn versus theater popcorn?
Yeah, we've kind of gone to the consensus that movie theater popcorn can kind of be hit and miss, but microwave popcorn's pretty much just mostly always bad. Yep, that's right. I just said mostly always bad.
Well, that's a grenade. Oh, right behind you. Right in the middle there. There we go. There we go.
Caramel corn, baby. So you remember those tins? I think frequently either sold by Scouts or like at holiday time.
Yeah,
And they would
I
have
was just
the
thinking that.
stale popcorn.
Yep.
They would have the stale cheese popcorn, and then they'd have the caramel corn. They're both on my side by the car.
Oh, what?
See,
I gotta see this.
the cheese corn. You know, I think it was I don't really like a lot of the cheese powdery. Like, I don't like Cheez-Its or knockoff Cheez-Its because I don't remember what they call those. What the non-brand name.
Cheese
So-
and nibs.
Yeah, I just don't think I like cheese flavored things. So that could. Oh, just walked right past me. That was
There
weird.
you go. Nice.
Morning, Super. It is NFC
Super
Championship.
hot.
It's NFC Championship Eve. So
Hold
a lot
on.
of Eves.
Alien, you gave the other two popcorns to your dog?
The
What
dog
was it
eats
like
the
getting
caramel
the
corn?
popcorn out of their teeth?
I'm not even joking, Mike. You know, we're having the tech side with your internet and all that, but I have a problem with my HDMI splitter malfunctioning again, to the point where all I have to do is hit my table, and it starts working again. So we're kind of in that era of technology right now, where I just smash my desk really quick.
2021, it's fine.
Fires back up. Nice snap.
Bang.
He's cracked.
He scared me.
Eve. It sounds like when text to speech gets stuck.
This guy's probably...
I think he's behind me.
No, he's right here in front of me.
That was quite the little dance y'all were doing.
Yep, we were having some fun. It was like a square dance.
Just watch this. Yep. Do. Swing your partner round and round. Make your partner touch the ground. With your shotgun.
But yeah, so my grandmother used to give us those tins every year. And I don't know if I ever ate them. So part of me wonders if she like somehow came and got them back and then just gave them to me the next year.
That's why that popcorn was so stale.
The cheese corn, not so great. There you go. There you go.
We did it!
Take that.
We are the greatest gunfight team I've ever assembled. Fight me.
And
752.
Not broken.
1052. And 352 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is time for a quick look at sports. I don't have this prepared because, again, our prep was pretty rough this morning, especially on my end. So I'm just going to read it as we go because that's what I can do. If you ever run out of sports and you need someone to just look at sports really quick and give you the headlines, that is my specialty.
Ryan's your guy.
Don't let anyone tell you different. Next hour, community games, and you can either tell us about popcorn or electric eels, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
So, the Mets are in the news.
Yep, sure are.
Jared Porter, new Mets GM, right? Or is this the old GM?
Former
Oh,
GM.
Former GM.
No, as in like he was fired this morning.
But this was the new GM, right?
Yes, was the new G.
Okay. Unfortunately, fired because a mistake was made. Porter sent graphic, uninvited text messages and image to a female reporter in 2016 when he was working for the Chicago Cubs in their front office. So this affects both of our baseball teams. I'm not going to read the rest of this because you can imagine what these dozens of texts look like. But ESPN said it obtained a copy of the text history, according to the report. Yeah, it was bad. So
It has to do with this.
the Associated Press reporting New York hired the 41-year-old Porter last month. He agreed to a 4-year contract after spending the past 4 seasons with the Arizona Diamondbacks. College football. Tennessee starting over yet again. They fired coach Jeremy Pruitt and 9 other assistants on Monday. Heard rumors that Peyton Manning is going to be very involved with that search. Ohio State, Justin Fields going to forgo senior season, enter the NFL draft. Jack saying, I'm very disappointed that Mike's list was an actual ordered list. What is happening to this country?
Yeah. Sorry.
And also, Dave would like you to send that mini chicken. Is that something you printed?
No. I got this in the mail from a friend.
That's cool.
It's a little glow-in-the-dark chicken.
Let's start
It's
Googling.
this is not what Jared Porter sent to the reporter.
The NFL not going to allow in-person workouts for the scouting combine. They made some other changes to the combine because of COVID-19, according to pro football writer Rob Mattia. And Australian Open tournament director Craig Tilley has ruled out any change in the best-of-5 set format for men's singles matches at the season-opening tennis major, as 3 more COVID-19 cases were reported among the international arrivals for the tournament. There are now 72 players in hard quarantine, according to the Associated Press. Phil Neville, who led England to the Women's World Cup semifinals in 2019, left the job earlier than planned on Monday to move back into men's soccer as the coach of Inter Miami. And Hernan Losada is hired as the new coach of Major League Soccer's DC United.
The Inter Miami is owned by David Beckham, and Bex and Mr. Neville are old teammates and good friends.
So Beckham
So
owns both the Miami and Orlando teams?
he doesn't own the Orlando team.
I
He
thought
just
he had
owns
the
Miami
Orlando team.
No. They were a team that came up through lower division soccer in the U.S. They were in the USL for a while. But yeah, I guess when he signed that huge deal with the Galaxy, part of the deal was he'd get an ownership stake in a team, and that team ended up being Inter Miami.
Does he have anything to do with the
Real-
NWSL Orlando team?
No.
Really? Okay. I really thought he had something to do with him.
You think he'd slum it up in Orlando? What are you doing? Come here.
All right, a gaming morning show has to rename Inter Miami because of Inter Milan. Yeah, and we saw that. What was the other team? The Club.
DC United.
No, the Montreal one. They changed from the Impact
Oh,
to.
Montreal FC, Real, Canada. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, good morning, Superphonic. Good morning, Alien, Day, RHS Jack, everyone else hanging out with us this morning on Gaming Morning Show. That is one of Mike's puppies. You'll have to
This
hold
is
more
Delilah.
centered up.
Yeah,
Right in front of your face. Do you say Delilah?
Yeah.
Hey there, Delilah. First time that
What?
joke's ever been used. Ever. Mark it down. Cute dog.
Dog.
Kate Zade's here this morning as well. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. When we come back, community games and more on Gaming Morning Show. You can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Happy Tuesday, January 19th. Thanks for being with us. That's Mike O. I'm Ryan. Back in a moment. morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show continues at 8:03 West Coast time, 11:03 on the East, and 4:03 for those watching GMS in the afternoon in the UK. I am Ryan, that is Look, it's Mike O. Thanks for hanging out with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. You can find us all over the place, including on our Discord, and big thanks again to Austin Attack for being our latest GMS early adopter on Patreon. Thank you for subbing there. $4 early adopter tier available until the end of March, or the first 100, whichever comes first. And you can find more information at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow or through our website, gms.watch. Friend of the show, it's Carol, is here. Good luck to your Blues as they continue the hockey season. Lady K has shown up this morning on Twitch, as is Birdman this morning. A lot of 8 o'clock arrivals to the show. We appreciate you being here on what has been a fairly disjointed show, but we're figuring it out as we go, and that's what's important. I do want to give 2 more things to you right now. Topic of the day is about popcorn. It is National Popcorn Day. So we're asking you, do you in fact like popcorn? If you do like popcorn, do you like butter or no butter? Have you ever figured out how to use the popcorn button on a microwave? Does your popcorn specifically say don't use the popcorn button on the microwave? Which doesn't make any sense.
Grab the thing of popcorn.
I bet it does. You're going to be really annoyed when you see that later today. And I do want to give one more shout out to our friend, don't call me Little Snuffkin, as this is happening today. Little Snuffkin, otherwise known as LHT Snuffkin on Twitter, twitch.tv/LHT_Snuffkin. I don't know why Kiki Cup got in there. There we go, Kiki Cup, January 31st. Snuffkin today is having a Q&A music event that starts at 6 p.m. GMT, roughly 10 a.m. Pacific time. So yeah, that's the weirdest promo I've typed in a long time. Yeah, today, Q&A, 19th of January. It's happening. Again, that's the handle on Twitter, LHT Snuffkin, @ an underscore between LHT and Snuffkin on Twitch. And of course, you can find our friend and co-host this morning, Look, it's Mike O, streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Look, it's Mike O on Twitch. All right, I think that covers the basis for all the things we need to tell you.
It's me.
Lady K saying, I love sweet and salty popcorns. Like, would caramel corn be in your wheelhouse? Is that not exactly, or is that the same thing? It's like there is sweet and salty flavor of popcorn? Interesting.
They go together, sweet and salty.
Could be good. I like popcorn in the movie theater. I want it to have not the full but like, you know, if you go to up to the counter and you say, hey, I want butter on my popcorn, they will say how much. No, they won't ask that. They'll say, okay, if you say light butter, that's a whole different thing. So like when they just go full bore butter, that's too much, but somewhere in the in between is good. So
I've never had somebody. That's not true. I think I've had one occasion where I've gone into a movie theater and asked for popcorn, where they've asked what, like, light butter, heavy butter, blah blah blah. Like, usually it's just like, you want butter? I'm like, yeah. And there's one place up here in Indiana that like fills it up halfway, puts some butter in there, and then fills it up the rest, and then puts butter on top. And I really appreciate that, because usually they just put the butter on top. Mm-hmm. So then you have like 17 pieces of popcorn with butter and then nothing else.
Everything's
like,
so
okay.
dry, yeah.
But yeah, and then you get the little tiny things, and you're like, can I just have another popcorn, please?
Yeah, that mid level of butter is very important. So.
Yes, it is.
So for future movie theater employees or former movie theater employees, because I know we have at least one in chat. I don't know, Mike probably ran a movie theater for all I know at this point.
I want to. It was one of those jobs where I was like, yeah, this would be cool, but I never did.
I have an idea. Kettle popcorn is the best, according to Birdman. That's actually the first time I've heard kettle popcorn, and that makes a lot of sense. Kettle corn is pretty legit.
Yes, it is.
And then Lady K saying sweet and salty at the same time, although sweet and spicy is also nicey. Thank you for the rhyme. Dr. Chick, for me, I stay away from popcorn. I have slot of spaces in between my teeth, and it gets annoying to have it stuck. That was kind of Sean's thing this morning. But I eat it here and there. Kettle corn, caramel, and white cheddar cheese. You know the popcorn I never got behind? Is the popcorn you buy in a bag, like potato chips at a grocery store.
Those are gross.
I've never liked those at all.
My kids are like obsessed with them. Oh, I just got disconnected from the server.
It's not Mike's internet day. Let's put it that way.
It's fine. Oh, let me do anything. I'm gonna reset it real quick. But yeah, no, my kids like live and die off of the white cheddar popcorn in the bag.
Yeah.
So that's awesome because then I don't have to go through all the trouble of making it. However, it's like styrofoam with some cheese on it. It's not. No thanks.
I had a customer at a theater one time ask for extra heavy butter, and soaked through the bag onto the pants. Oh my gosh, she was all surprised Pikachu at me.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh,
And
that
then
is
cheese
pretty
soup.
funny. Jeez. We have our GMS morning gaming re-news coming up this hour as well. The reiteration of today's headlines. If you missed our Campers Corner, that is on our YouTube page right now as well. Our last interview each show and Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News gets onto our YouTube page first, but we also added yesterday's first ever edition of GMS Campers Corner. That is available there. I'm picky with flavored popcorn from bags. Has to be the right brands. Garlic
fair.
salted popcorn, though. Wow. That could be life-changing right there.
I was just searching through Twitter just to find some more headlines, and there's a lot about Popcorn Day, National Popcorn Day, and the amount of products being pimped like with National Popcorn Day is crazy. There's like hot sauce specifically for popcorn. There's all sorts of like sprinkly conjunctions, combinations.
Concoctions, I believe. is what
Concoctions, that's the word. Thank you. That's I don't know why conjunctions came to mind. But yeah, there's a lot of different things that people have that they put on. They put on their popcorn.
Lady K, garlic salted popcorn. I'm pretty on board for. I'm not gonna lie.
Alien, that's a Food Network show coming out soon. Hosted by
2021.
Guy Fieri.
Pimp my
Pimp
popcorn.
my popcorn.
I was about to say you're sitting here talking about all these concoctions available on Twitter to buy for popcorn. I was like, which one are you selling? Because Mike's
None. Just make sure that you use your Dr. Squatch soap. So good. It's refreshing.
so
It's
refreshing,
all natural, made with natural ingredients.
and it stays in your package on your desk as long as possible.
As long as possible. Last night, my wife came in and she was like, "Why do you have soap on your desk?" And I was like, "Why not? Why
Some-
ask why?"
Sometimes the show makes me feel not okay.
Yeah.
I thought Exhibit would make a
Yeah,
comeback.
him and Guy Fieri will co-host. Exhibit's gonna be like the dude who walks around the floor being like, "Yo, dog, what you putting in there?"
Lady K. That's good too. Chat, you've been great. You've been our MVP this morning. It's been a weird wake up for me this morning. I woke up in the middle side of the bed, as Sean pointed out earlier. So, up to my right. Thank you.
You making nobody. I got you.
Nice play. You saved my
I
life.
wrote that song.
That's how you save a life.
DMCA.
Yeah, so did you see
One of-
Super say that thing about having to change the password at work?
No.
That is one of life's biggest little annoyances.
I hate passwords. They're terrible. How long did you say? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd
I
it go?
can imagine what that sounded like, Alien. That poor guy had the beat on me and I just got lucky.
See, my wife and I have like this giant king size bed, speaking the wrong side of the bed, which I love because like nowhere near each other when we're sleeping. And not to say that I don't love my wife, but I like to spread out, you know. Oh God.
Oh, so I was talking to an IT person about like password managers, and that
Yeah.
person was like, you know, pen and paper is still the most secure. I was like, that's not what I've been hearing on the internet. That's interesting. Guess maybe not everything on the internet is true. Nice work.
Boom!
Clean him up, Mike O.
Little tomahawk action on that one. Yeah, no, I hate passwords because I have like 4 that I rotate with, but most places have like after 3 attempts you're locked out. So you're like, son of a...
But yeah, Super talked about that, and I remember I had some of the most insecure work passwords back in the day.
Left side.
That hurt.
It's not nice. In the face. My dogs are trying to kill each other right now. I really hate when you forget your password and then you hit like, you know, find another reset your password, and then you type in the password you are fairly certain you just put in, and it says it cannot be the same password. But you said it was different.
300 passwords. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. 300 passwords?
But I mean, I think kind of at a point, like maybe we all do. I mean, there's so many old passwords that I have just probably floating around somewhere on the internet.
Oh. He's right in the middle.
Oh, I thought I had him.
Lame. Lame sauce. I mean, you are an alien, so you guys are like the highest, the most intelligent or something, right? Well, I just blinded myself.
Didn't need to do that.
Where are you, homie?
Nice work.
Laying down.
I love that the eels topic is still coming up because things got broken. Oh, lying on the ground. Lying on the ground, lying on the ground.
Alien, do you wear a tinfoil hat? Do you have any hats made of tinfoil? Where do I get a good one? Is it self-made or is there a store? Oh, left side by the Wheel of Fun.
That hurt. Oh, I still lost as I shot him in the torso.
I love that you threw your flash and then you just started shooting.
Yeah, I was just trying to go around that corner. He just shot me in the head. Really? Goats? That's a great answer because we hadn't had that one, Lady K. And wolves... Oh, you said wolves no issue? Or oh, you have no issue with lions, maybe. Like wolves and anything that hunts in packs, that was kind of one of my bigger concerns.
Incoming frag grenade.
Oh, bomb. Left side.
Meleeed me.
Ah,
They were
he
both
saw
in
me.
that little room. Nice work.
Oh, no,
73
no,
over
bomb.
150. My dog got skunked earlier this year.
Got skunked.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
We have a lot of skunks in our neighborhood, and that one got our dog. I've never
My
been
daughter's
skunked
terrified of
myself.
skunks. You should go try it. See what else. Do it for the show.
No.
It's a no. All right, well, fine.
Nice work.
Booyah. Dude, that one guy is real, man.
That's a wrap, folks. Good work.
I didn't know that about wolves. That's the one thing. Like, I always thought that wolves were kind of going to be more like you get one, situated if you're going to survive it, but then, kind of like the Jurassic Park thing. They attack you from the side. Clever girl, that kind of thing. The goats is great. I wonder what is it about the goats? Crawl on the ceiling. I think that's you're the first person I've known that's had the goats thing. Yeah, we're yes, this is the electric eel discussions. So
Never ending.
goats do have also that sound that, like, it's not like a bat. It's more like I don't know. That one's their sound is kind of creepy to me. Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
Screaming goat.
So Lady K would not do goat yoga. Suffice to
No
say.
goat yoga.
And yep, yep, that's what we're known for. Electric eels and poop. Whatever. You can't
Electric-
find it anywhere else. This is the
Hold on,
place for
hold
you.
on. Hey, good morning, Chris M. Yee. See what I did there? I said your name right.
He's been waiting all morning for you to show up to get that one back.
I stood in the mirror last night for like a long time, and I just was like, Chris M. Yee, Chris M. Yee.
Who
Chris
gave us the
M.
wombat poop yesterday?
Austin, probably.
Probably. Yeah, that was good too. Wombat poop apparently is cubical. So,
It's cubicle. That's,
Yeah.
Does that mean their butthole is like a square? Because that's even more shocking to me, honestly.
Good
No.
morning, Deeb. Thanks for being here this morning on Gaming Morning Show. We have been talking about popcorn, and it's all of a sudden spiraled out of control back into poop. The show is
It always
going to
happens.
poop.
It always happens this way.
See, I remember Pet Detective being, if you haven't played community games before, we're playing Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. So please start guessing letters, and if you're, wise like our friend Look It's Mike O, you can also guess some numbers if you prefer. I'll have to look at their eyes a little more closely. All right, we got an A, a T, and a 9. Welcome, everybody, to Gaming Morning Show. This is books and movies. 4 letters, 3 letters, and then 7 at the end. R and K have been guessed. Okay, I screwed this one up last time because I couldn't see. That looks like the pound sign,
That's a fancy looking L you got there.
not the euro sign. S from Deep. Okay, I think I know that first word. Oh, I didn't set our timer, Mike, so we have a lot longer to guess here still.
Where's Nintendo when you need him?
I am Batman. Where's Rachel?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, Lady K, that made my day. I hope that you never find a goat again in your life. But I also know that I can trust you for taking down my my wolves fear. So,
Lady K's got a good point about the eyes thing. Like, I've never really thought about it, but their eyes are really creepy.
so it was not last.
Oh, I know what this is. F.
You can't
I have an F.
guess yet. Fast
I
and
have a-
Furious from Deeb. No one else was gonna get that. If we had been here forever, nobody else in the history of the show was gonna get that one. Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
We saved 3 balloons. We're off to a great start because the last 2 times we played this game, we lost right away, but we reset.
Where's
So,
Rachel?
welcome to the show, Deeb. Thanks for doing that. History. 8 letters.
Shaq. Shaquille. Sunshine.
Someday you're going to be right. Paul Walker.
That's why I say it. Someday it's gonna be right.
Oh, that wasn't a guess. That was a memorial. I'm sorry. Yeah. Rest in peace, Paul. Didn't you say that the other day? It was Varsity Blues. Paul was in that.
Heck yeah, it was. It was his first big movie.
I like to make an entrance, and you accomplished
There
that.
goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
Wow, Lady K was done when Paul died. That was sad. I mean, that was just a straight up like pedestrian car accident, right? It wasn't involved in the
No,
filming,
no.
correct?
It wasn't involved in the filming, but it was a really stupid thing. It's not Hamilton. Unless
Wa-
it's
watch-
like a long A.
Watching Sports Gaming realize what's going on is really fun in real time. If it's Hamilton, it's not Hamilton. Aw. All right,
They
anyone?
made more movies after Paul Walker died?
I'm gonna go T. Oh yeah, they've made more Fast and the Furious since Paul died.
Well, I mean, I know they had like the Rock spinoff, but I didn't realize they had like an actual like Fast. I know there was Fast 9 or 62 or whatever the next one is with John Cena.
But that's a Fast and the Furious movie.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is though. 47.
Ooh, nice hit with S, Alien,
63.
Q from Sports Doc. Are you trying to blow up the show? You're not here, so you got to take us down with you.
Squats.
Socrates. Nice work, Alien.
Oh, nice.
Nailed the Socrates.
Nice.
Seven.
Makes me want to go watch Bill and Ted.
Party on. No, that's Wayne.
That's it.
Excellent. There we go. Socrates, Pog U, Angry Face. Yeah, that's what I said, Alien. Socrates.
Socrates is what he's trying to say.
Socrates.
Socrates.
Watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's so good. That's not actually that good, but that's a good line.
One vowel words.
One vowel words. It is not A.
Shaq.
Thank
There's
you,
only
Dean,
one
for
vowel
having
in
my
Shaq.
back.
Is S a vowel? No, S is not a vowel.
It's all right. I'll only tell my children that it's Socrates just to make sure that they're ready for the real world. That's my philosophy.
Wah, wah. All right. So in other news,
Someone guessing sometimes Y.
that's a lot of letters.
We're going R. We're going S. Okay, those both hit. Ooh, look at all those S's, Alien. Ooh, and welcome to the show, Nintendo. Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Yep. Yes, we were just solving the last one, which was Socrates. So, anyone?
Oh.
Anyone? Is that going to be our vowel? It is O. No more vowels. Sports stars. Nope. I think I know it.
What?
I think it's sports
Short.
related.
Shortstop.
Shortstops. There we go. We saved 2 more balloons. No, 3 more. We're up to a grand total of 10. We are 9 off our all-time high score, and we have 10 minutes left at most to do it. I think today is the day.
Get her done. 6. No, what?
Stop it.
Z.
Oh, sorry. History. 5 letters, 3 letters. 5 letters, 3 letters. Chris
Z.
Mae hits with a D there. F
Hold on.
and an A.
You just called him Chris Mae.
I know.
Is it Chris Mae or Chris M.U.?
It is
Man,
Chris
I was
M.
up-
Yee. I don't want to
I was
screw you up.
I
But
was
now
up all
we have-
night.
we get adopted nicknames for everyone. Did I already guess A? I did. H S T. Chris Mae.
Chris Mae. Staten Island.
Oh. Socrates. All right, we have 14
Chewbacca.
seconds left till we can guess. We got this. I think I want to go with a letter. Okay, it's hit 0. I'm going to go, okay, P from Alien. And then I'm going to go R is what I was going to guess.
No, stamp tax.
Thank you.
Shack.
Shaq.
See? We're close.
All right, 2 more balloons. We've banked 12. We have 19 as our all-time high. Deeb had guessed N. We got that one correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 10-letter, 1 vowel. Man, don't
What
let
is
the
with the
person
1 vowel
floating.
words?
Yeah, floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Really likes the 1 vowels. S from Alien. R from Deeb. Oh, forgot to reset our timer. Sorry. E. I would say A, but you know.
Yeah.
R. E. E hits. We got it. Wow, we really got our vowels. Wait till you see what happens here.
Holy jeez.
S, we got a T. T did not hit.
Breeders. Fleeters. Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. N. I feel like I have to say these like Wheel of Fortune. N.
You have to enunciate really,
A.
really well. Otherwise, Vanna has
L.
no idea what you said.
Jeepers
there.
Creepers. See, that's a movie I have not watched. Surprising
you
for no reasons whatsoever.
I mean, even if it wasn't scary, I wouldn't be shocked that you didn't watch it.
All right, I got an L from Deeb. Wouldn't be Steelers because there's no that.
This is weird. Steelers.
CPD. We got a D from AJ. We're down to 1 balloon. We had 99 DOF balloons, and now we have 1. Beekeepers.
Beekeepers.
We have a P. We have a B.
Oh.
We have a K. Bee
Ah.
keepers. Yep.
Hey.
Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's go. We banked 1 more. We are 6 off our all-time record. We have 6 minutes left. All right, this one is oxymorons. 8 and then
Shaquille O'Neal.
5.
SHAQUI.
We got P and we got A.
Shaquille is 9 letters.
SHAQUILLE.
IL. Yeah.
Okay. O.
It's lame. O. Oh, we got an A in there. Great.
While we're playing, I have some shout-outs to give. Shout-out to Super, who was here earlier.
Super.
We've shouted out Dacenex, but you can find Dacenex on twitch.tv/Dacenex. Carol was here. It's Carol. Alien, we shouted out. Lady K, you can find on there. Birdman, does Birdman
T.
stream?
No. He just jumps in mine. We have an S, an E.
Okay. So we guess PAS. Okay, S E T.
Ooh.
So still an oxymoron. That hasn't changed.
Nope. That is still
Damn,
the
this is
same.
why I don't guess in the game. Yeah, we should play Photo Complete. That's where we need the carry from Nintendo nerds.
Algae.
Stick around. After this, we're going to tell you about Bitcoins and the landfill. So stick around. We got that coming up on Gaming Morning Show. N.
N.
All right, I'm going to go R. Uh-oh.
Oh no, the monster's happy.
I guess D. Yeah, I was with you on the R. I thought that was going to be in there. I. I is in there.
Ooh.
So I'm going to go...
Infinite? No.
And I was going to go definite. So definite
Yeah.
what? Definite maybe. Oh, that is in there. Nice find. Chris M. Yee with the definite maybe. AJ saw the definite too.
Oh yeah.
All right, 4 minutes left to get 5 balloons for our all-time high. Places is this choice. 7 letters for places on Gaming Morning Show. Nice work, Chris. With the save. You look like
Austin's here
Mark's
for
from
her
there.
2-minute drop by.
A from Alien.
Austin and her wombat poop. Is it wombat poop?
Wombats. That's a place. It's more of like a state of mind.
Yeah. You can live inside
Houston.
of a
Just
wombat.
going straight up Houston. R. R hit. Indiana.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess you're missing a couple letters there. Indiana. Yeah. R. Cube poop. No,
Cube
that's
poop.
not it.
Hey, I didn't see actually Austin check in. So when you said that, I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what? And then now I see. Good old 2-minute drop in. Indiana, but maybe though. T.
64.
I like how Nintendo keeping that urge away. I want you to embrace this guessing. This one's gonna hit, Nintendo. You with me? This one's gonna hit. This T is definitely okay. So the T didn't hit, but that's okay because the T was supposed to hit, and it was probably the game, not you. S.
It's a silent T.
C. We're down to 2 balloons and we have 5 letters left. What is happening?
E.
E from Mike. That hit. We got this, chat. Stay with the silent T. What is this? France?
Library. Let's go to the library.
Let's go to the mall, everybody. Let's go to the mall. All right. N is available from the Wheel of Fortune letters. So is L. N or L are options still.
So, Chris's comment of silent T, what is this, France, got auto-modded. Germany.
All right. GERMANY. Deeb coming through with the save. 2 more balloons banked. We are up to 16, but we only have 1 puzzle left. We have to get at least 3 balloons on this one, and it is Myths and Legends, Mike. Myths and Legends. It is 8 letters long.
Shaquille. No, that's not right.
A for Alien.
Chewbacca.
E for Chris M. Chris my E. That's actually funny in the context of the game. Alien always guesses A, and Chris my E always guesses E. Ooh, going straight up Hercules. All right, let's just type it in. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We about to pass it?
Oh
We're
my
about to pass
gosh.
it.
We did it. All-time high score of 20 this morning on Gaming Morning Show. You can tell your friends that you were here. Nice
Remember where
work,
you were.
chat. I am so proud of you. Gonzo is here this morning on Gaming Morning Show. Yep, that's what the friends called Hercules. Deeb was Herc. What's up, Herc?
Perk.
Nice work, friends. I was 0 help. No, that T hit, Nintendo. You remember that. It didn't hit on the scoreboard,
Yeah.
but it hit in our hearts, and that's what
It
matters.
It helped to get those creative juices pumping. Yeah. Or something.
Sports.gaming, part of the show, of course, this morning.
Sports.gaming. He was here, everybody.
You can follow us
Congrats.
at WatchGMS on Twitter if you haven't already, and of course, get involved with us on our Discord. You can also find our Patreon available at patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. And since Austin is here, Austin was our most recent GMS early adopter. Thank you so much, Austin, for your support of the show. Herc, Meg, and I go way back. Seriously, all the way back. Let's do this. There was Bitcoins. There was a garbage dump. What happened, Mike?
So there was a man from the Welsh city of Newport who has offered his city council a 25% cut of his 7,500 bitcoins if the city council allows him to excavate a landfill where he threw away a hard drive containing the fortune in 2013. That's right. The gentleman had 7,500 bitcoins on his computer and threw it away right in the trash. So now with the boom that's happening, they're saying it's probably worth about $275 million right now. So he offered them a 25% cut, or about $70 million, to allow him to go and dig up the hard drive from this landfill. However, the Newport City Council told CNN that they weren't. He's not allowed to excavate the site, warning of the environmental impact without any guarantee of either finding it or it still being in working order. So this dude threw away a hard drive with a bunch of Bitcoin on it, and now he feels like a really big moron because he could be incredibly, incredibly rich. But yeah, so this was what, 7 years ago? So I mean, you're not gonna. Odds are very low you're gonna find it. Why do you look perplexed?
So, all right. So Bitcoin apparently is something that is stored like a file. Sound right? Based on this
It
story?
can be. Based
Okay.
on the timing of it, probably yes.
So you have this Bitcoin, and probably back in 2013, it just wasn't worth as much. So perhaps it was just not a priority when this hard drive was thrown away.
Pretty much.
Okay. And
At that. So as the article links, it says that he threw away a drive that had a digital wallet on it. So that's basically what held the Bitcoin. It's funny though. It says it was little known, virtually worthless cryptocurrency known as Bitcoin. So he had it on a digital wallet on his computer. That's where he stored it, and then he threw it away.
oh no,
And now he's stupid.
this is why
Sorry, Chief.
you recycle all hard drives, because now
Yeah.
everything would have been fine.
Well, if he had recycled it, it would
Be recycled.
still. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So
How do you fit the coins in the hard drive?
I don't know. You can ask my kids because my daughter once tried to fit a cookie in my Xbox 360.
Yeah, I guess, and it's 2013, so I'm trying to remember. Like, I was using Dropbox, though, back in 2013. Like, you could have, I guess maybe that's a security risk, then. Have your virtual wallet on something that was now networked. But you would just think that that would be something that could
Well-
have been on a Dropbox.
Well, the 2013 was there a Dropbox?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm thinking like on an iPhone, right? You have that wallet where it has all my stuff. Can I access that from anywhere else? If I threw away my phone, can I access that wallet anywhere, or is it stuck on my phone?
Knowing you have Apple or Android.
Apple.
Knowing Apple, you probably can. Probably everyone can access it. Just kidding.
Does anyone
I'm
wanna
just
get
kidding,
my
Tim
virtual
Cook.
wallet?
Okay, don't get after me, brah.
Wah, wah.
So I was thinking, Gonzo, you're kind of on my wavelength. I love Autobot. Gonzo, you're on my wavelength because I remember like kids putting, coins in things that they're not supposed to go into. So that's kind of what I was like. How do you fit the coins on the hard drive anyway? Dr. Chick had apparently heard this story before. Tale as old as time. No, no, no,
Oh
no,
gosh.
no.
Okay, I should look at
My
the screen.
virtual wallet's gone. I
someone
threw
asked to
it
see
in the
Suspect at a
dump.
low in
I
2013.
didn't expect to lose it. My bitcoins and the trash.
As Sean says, though, sure you would keep track of that, but today it's trading at $37,000 per Bitcoin. So that's in today's monies, because inflation and other nonsensical nonsense. Oh, that's C4. Can I pick up my C4? Yeah, I can. Oh gosh, darn it.
Maybe the person got word of Bitcoin being thrown away in that landfill. That's you. And so maybe the goal here is to try to receive somebody else's. Virtual wallet is still there online. The key to it is gone.
Oh. Sure. yeah,
Did that
I'll go with
person just run right by you?
Yeah, they did.
Nintendo's looking through your wallet right now.
That's fine. You're gonna find a ticket for the zoo, and that's about all. Maybe some sports tickets.
Oh, on the right side, back by the pink contestants panel. So, Dr. Chick, I heard that story before. If maybe the same guy, but he gathered a lot of people to find the laptop in the junkyard. By the way, the Automod's great. Dr. Chick wrote, "In the junkyard," and Automod flagged "in the junk." Bitcoins were mined from a GPU to get a number. The number turns into money and is stored into a wallet with your hard drive having the key to the wallet. Gotcha. So this is kind of like a Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis thing. He has the gatekeeper. He needs the key master.
Left side about ran to the back. There you go. Yeah, spot on.
Who thought you were going to get a Ghostbusters reference this morning? Or as
No,
Dr.
not
Chick
at
and I are known to say, and maybe Kate Zaid if Kate's still here, Goat Busters. Although then that becomes a problem for Lady K. Because we learned today that
Why
Lady
is this
K...
thing got ice on it? What the heck?
So if y'all were wondering, stick around. We have our takeaways that were pretty okay coming up. And that will include possibly goats. So...
Oh, the person was behind us trying to snipe me, okay?
On the floor, purple.
Purple, purple.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Go Busters. Oh, nice.
Hey! That was a bunch of horse hooey. Ah! There's a video of goats doing that, which is hilarious. They're just doing the yell.
Yeah, Nintendo, I am feeling the same way. When I found Chris ME's Twitch Sings parties and realized that like I was late to said party, I was very sad.
Uh-oh. I tried a quick snipe and I failed miserably.
We got our takeaways that were pretty okay, and we got our clip of the day coming up, so stick around for that on Gaming Morning Show.
$70 million. So the guy, what I'm hearing is the guy lost his key. I died.
He lost his Rick Moranis.
He lost Rick Moranis, but he has Sigourney Weaver. Gotcha. Are they shooting each other? There's also another really interesting news story about a 17-year-old Canadian boy who got lost snowmobiling. And when the Canadian Royal Mounted Police found him, he had been held up in a snow cave that he dug. And that's how he stayed safe, which is pretty okay. We used to teach outdoor living skills at camp, and that was one of the things we'd always do. So I'll pretend that this kid was in my my class, and I'll take all credit for it. But yeah, they said when they found him, he had some food and some water, and had just slept in the cave for a couple days, or a day. My bad. He was in there for a day. So that was neat.
I'm happy
Those
that was,
crazy Canadians.
I'm happy it was one of your campers though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take credit for it.
You should.
So. And that is your news for the day.
It's the news for the day. Wait, no, that's clip of the day. Behind me.
Oh, what was that? I had my secondary out. I think it was a shotgun. Not really sure.
Did Tony Montana have one of those? A snow cave?
The snow cave. That's funny.
It was a snow hill.
Oh, it is a shotgun. Wow, I'm stupid. Oh, left side. They're all the way in the
I
back.
missed. We are losers.
Woo! No, we're not losers. We just helped those other guys to feel good.
That's right. We are about giving on the show. All right, it's 8:47 West Coast time. We'll play one more. 11:47 on the East Coast. 4:47 in the afternoon. Stick around. Roughly just over an hour away from LHT_Snufkin Q&A session, music session coming up on twitch.tv/LHT_Snufkin.
Snuff good. Not Little Snufkin. That's the MC version.
I bet we will have a little Snufkin song during the course of that, especially if I have anything to do with it with my requests. So stick around. We'll have that clip of the day and then takeaways that were pretty okay, and then we'll find somebody to hang out with on Twitch. For those watching us there, you can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Big thanks to Manu Siny for giving us the follow on Facebook Gaming. We certainly do appreciate that. Yeah, we talked about Peaky Blinders. If you've watched that, apparently it's going to end after the 6th season. Mike just told us that Bitcoin and snowmobiler story. World Cork Day is today. Tin Can Day is today. And it sounds like the consensus National Popcorn Day. Most like popcorn. Few seem to love popcorn is kind of the sense that I'm getting.
Do you know that a quark is a European superfood?
A quark?
A quark. It's World Quark Day.
Quark. Q-U-A-R-K. Quark.
It's a delicious, high-protein, low-fat alternative to soft cheese and yogurt
soft cheese
that can
is good.
be used for baking, cooking, and blending.
Soft
Excuse
cheese
me,
is
got
so
the
good.
hiccups.
All right, here we go. Last game of the day. Mike and I are going to win this. Especially, I kind of threw that last game because I was busy working on clip of the day, so I apologize.
Oh, gosh. I would tell you where he is, but I have no idea how to describe things here. He's by the round part. Like, I don't know.
Oh, wow, I slid right to him. Twitch.tv/Little Snufkin. Love it so much. Love it so much.
Tapatio and lime. Interesting.
I'm going down low.
Coming. I'm down low. There's one behind me. Where'd he go? I hear him above me.
Oh, above me. He was above us. Yeah, he's on that middle center thing. Ooh, Tapatio and lime. What do you think of that? Microwave
I'm gonna
popcorn
be
with
honest,
Tapatio
what's
and
a-
lime.
What's Tapatio?
It's hot
just
sauce.
Like a,
It's a hot sauce.
yeah, Tony Montana totally had a snow cave.
Would you like to build a snow cave? Come on, let's go in snow.
Oh my gosh, he's up in the middle part again.
Yep. Ah.
You want to build a snow cave?
I sang a lot today.
Singing is fun. I was when I was cooking my breakfast this morning. I was playing some punk, some quality 20 pop punk to continue educating my daughter, and I was singing it, and she thought I was stupid because kids are like, your music sucks. Like, shut up! No, it's great.
That person
I didn't tell her
fool
to
us
shut
that
up,
time
though.
with the middle
I was
thing.
like, nah, I wonder if he's gonna go back to it again. Do it again, I dare you. Chris Mai.
Welcome back, AJ.
Do you want to eat a hot dog? Let's see, you gonna go up again? Nope. He's across on the other way. Oh no! Got shot in the back.
I missed.
I missed.
I missed. All right. We have, stick around. We're going to raid Lazabine after this.
Marzipan.
So stick around for that on Gaming Morning Show. Those watching on Twitch. Gonna go this way. Gonna shoot this way. Up on top and back on the left. All around you. Basically, if you're in the middle,
Everywhere.
right? Okay, there's gonna be all these enemies around you. There's only 2 of them, but it's gonna feel like you're fully. It's like a
Yeah.
wolf pack, right? Now imagine that. Okay, so there's you,
It's a wolf.
and then there's wolves,
A
and then
goat pack?
right in front of you there's a goat, and then the wolves go. Phew. Nope. Clip of the day after this game, we're down 1 to 5, and I am down to my last life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
was not our
Finish
day.
strong.
8:53, 11:53 East Coast, and hanging out with you on Gaming Morning Show in the UK 4:53 this afternoon. Thanks for being with us. We will be back tomorrow, as it is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Thanks for being with us, including you, Sports.Gaming, otherwise known as alternate spelling, Sean.
Sad day.
All right. Let's get our takeaways that are pretty okay here in a second, chat. Be ready to go with those. Let us know what you learned about today's show. Thank you for hanging out with us, Nintendo nerds. Tonight, streaming Nintendo, you can find Nintendo at, Backrolls and Mac. Shout out Nintendo on Twitch by going to that address as well. Gonzo Gump, you can find Gonzo streaming occasionally. We've shouted out Alien a couple of times. You can also find Chris M.Y. on our Twitch community as well. All right, let's do our clip of the day. Our clip of the day. Here it comes. The clip of the day.
Toot toot.
There. So, my bad.
Ooh.
The nice thing is we have an out, so if we don't win this game, it's because of your internet. So. Oh, I missed. That hurt. Yeah, when he's on the opposite side of their spawn. Oh my gosh, back in their spawn. Running up the opposite side. Shows your connection interrupt. Oh, Mike's gone. Mike, where'd you go? Mike will be back with us. He's just running in place. He is just running in place. And that is now your opportunity to plug your internet provider. Please get the internet that Mike uses, just like Mike uses Dr. Squatch, the soap of champions.
That's great. Don't buy Xfinity. It sucks.
I love my Xfinity. Please don't take my internet away from me.
I mean, you'd expect my internet not to work so good with the Wi-Fi hub literally within arm's reach, and me hardwired into the into the thing. I'm touching it right now. So it's
Godzo
great.
totally did catch me saying "shope," so I gave myself a mispronunciation. All right, Sports.Gaming's takeaway that was pretty okay. Eels deserve 2 days of celebration, especially when you forget to. Well, actually, no, I didn't forget to. This was actually software based, so. For some reason, the topic of the day stuck with us. I learned. Wait, no, it's your turn first. What's your takeaway that was pretty okay?
I learned that my takeaway that was pretty okay is when Colty Vibes feels sick, he is going to wear his fancy mask and a power glove, and that'll make him feel better.
That'll make you look like you're out in the world doing something. My takeaway that was pretty okay is that Lady K makes a very good point about goats. Underrated, low-key, scary, especially with their amphibian-esque eyes.
That's like legit. Their eyes are scary.
Not a big fan. Yeah, no, AJ, Power Glove. The real Power Glove's the Thanos glove, apparently. Get yourself a Thanos glove, and then we'll talk.
If Thanos had a Nintendo Power Glove, he would have won. Just saying.
Goats do have nice beards, much like our friend Maiko. For everyone who hung out with us today, I am Ryan. That is Look, It's Maiko. Sean will be back with us in the first hour tomorrow as well. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, wherever you may be. And we will see you again for more Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for being here. We'll miss you.